hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments: Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with David Dennis Jr.
I cannot think of a worse season for a franchise in the NBA since I've been watching basketball. Like, we can talk about the 11-win teams, the bad-win teams, but they all at least had draft picks to look forward to, right? Bad teams in the NBA generally look forward to draft picks. The Clippers are 5-6 years in to the Kawhi Leonard experiment, which has gotten you nowhere. You are losing your games. James Harden, people are saying free James Harden from the Clippers. Bradley Beal is not playing. He's out. And, oh, yeah, by the way, there is that scandal that you mentioned that is brewing under the surface. Yeah. There's going to be a sad all-star game that's coming in February. And you are gifting a dynastic Thunder team a lottery pick that is going to make them even more of a dynasty going forward. I cannot think of anything as bad as what we're seeing from the Clippers.
Time to level up your game. Introducing the all-new ESPN app. All of ESPN, all in one place. Your home for the most live sports and the best championship moments.
The electricity is palpable.
Step up your game with no annual contract required. It's the ultimate fan experience. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com. Sign up now.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart
check.
Check. Check 1-1.
One check.
0600. What's the all stand for? Oh, my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3.
Morning Mayhem starts
now.
With David BAZZEL,
Here.
Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
Justin!
Live from
President.
the Oaklawn Racing
Justin, I
Casino
go
Resort
first.
Studio, Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
Let's go to the phone. Start for Randy Ranward. What up, Randy?
What's that moles in his pocket?
It's a home win, brother. You weirdo. Quit calling.
Hello, Buzz Sisters.
Hey, Frank. Thanks for getting us down here to Hot Springs.
Hey, there's that outlaw. There's that outlaw.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Move it, move it, move it. Let's go.
Get that guy on that. Move it. Move it. Move, move, move. I like it a lot.
On a jet to the promised land.
Obama!
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, buddy. It's all good.
Stop worrying about your mustache and read the rule book.
He doesn't have one. No one has one. Oh, he does. Come down easy.
All right.
Los Angeles. Next time we point, you're going to do Los Angeles. You had no idea.
That's okay.
That's of course right. You don't. Now you do. You're going to be a part of it.
How does it be, brother?
No, it's more than they have.
Now.
This is your home. Yep. You hear that? You hear that? That's special. There's a lot of lions, tigers, and bears, but there ain't but one Razorback. Number one.
Ain't but one.
Ain't but one.
Here we go.
I won it last night. Los Angeles. I wonder if Silverfield said anything like that last night when he was going through the crowd.
I don't know. He was hitting chest.
He's chest.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Oh yeah. Give it to him. Never fear. Arkansas will never give.
Silverfield, Arkansas.
Back to the finish. Carry on with all your heart.
That's the answer. Arkansas. Fight.
I tell you, that's right. We don't get to start off lately with the Razorback win, the big wins. Last night, the Hogs knock off number 6 Louisville. There at Bud Walton Arena, 89-80. Wow, big win. I think this program needed it.
Listen, the fan base needed it.
I think it was a great night at Bud Walton, and so we'll talk more about that as we go throughout the show. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, David.
Josh Neighbors back in the studio. Good morning, Josh.
Morning, lads.
We'll have Justin Moore join us a little bit later. We are on the road in Hot Springs, one of our favorite towns. 2 days in a row we'll be over here. We're at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. We've been over here probably, I guess, the last 4 or 5 years. Always have a good time and a lot of activities, and they've been doing this since 8 years. 8 years we've been doing this. Thank you, Steve. They've been around, the Arkansas Farm Bureau, since 1935, and we know the significance of 1935. Let's ask Josh. Josh, who of significance was born in 1935?
Martin Hosengarten?
When we say significance, I mean
that's
the greatest significance, the greatest significance of all, other than Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus won, and who would be number 2?
David, what's sitting on my desk? As Justin Acre one time said, Elvis, right?
That's exactly right.
Where's your bell?
Good job there. Good job.
Where's your bell, Bass?
I found mine.
I don't have a dog.
And you didn't let me keep it for you. That's it.
I know somebody took it. Somebody took my bell.
Your bell.
He did.
Okay, you know what? We'll let it go. Your bell thief. That's exactly right.
We've got Mike Freeze with us, going to hang out this first half hour of the show. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Listen, you've always sort of started off the show. You're the vice president of this organization. Your last year doing it, right?
Right.
Wow.
Not seeking re-election.
Yeah, is that because you're ready to go out in the old and do
the blaze of glory,
fish farm or what?
Yeah, I just go out to the fish farm and hang out.
Yeah, you remember, Roger? He's got the largest striped bass hatchery In the world.
I do.
Not in Arkansas,
No.
not in America,
Not
in
in
the
not
world.
in our border states, in the world, and they're listening.
Yeah, you sell hybrid
Better
stripe.
be up.
You sell hybrid striped bass and grass carp. Which is it's exactly right. Yeah,
right.
And also I forgot about this. You're past commissioner, chairman of the Game and Fish.
Yes.
Yeah, we have Trey Reed on every Wednesday and have a great time with him.
Oh,
and
I know Trey.
Yeah, great guy. And, you've been the vice president last 5 years?
6 years.
6 years, and you get ready to retire here shortly. A couple other things real quick before we talk more about what's happening here for the weekend. Yeah. I mentioned last night Razorbacks do win 89-80, big win. Arkansas does play this Saturday at Simmons Bank Arena against Fresno State. So for those in Central Arkansas, we've got some tickets to give away for that today.
We do.
Yeah, we've got 2 or 3, 3 or 4 pairs.
Three or four pairs,
something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
In another shocking news, Josh, I don't know if you saw it. UCA and UALR played last night. And
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh! So UALR has half of its team hurt.
Yeah.
And so that's
that's like significant. Like they all got torn ACLs.
all their
season
point
ending.
guards. Yes, and they were, of course, Darryl Walker's the coach there. They lost 85-47. So basically got beat by 40 points by UCA. So anyway, that was somewhat of a shocker last night. Roger, tonight we're gonna stick around here.
Yeah.
We'll stay over to Oaklawn tonight.
Did you get a confirmation?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome.
And you'll be at Mainline Sports Bar tonight.
Yep, I will
doing
slip
trivia.
into the complimentary slippers in my hotel room at Oaklawn, and I will just sassay around that room tonight after we do trivia, and then we'll wake up in the morning and head on over to the Hot Springs Country Club.
Yeah, that's where Babe Ruth used to play, and all the
It's wherever
the
Al
gangsters.
Capone.
Yeah, how about that? It's for Camo's kids. Steve Qualls, the organization he's a part of.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Love coming down to Hot Springs. I talk about it all the time. You could walk to where I grew up.
Yeah, how about that from here?
Yeah, how about that? Yeah.
You also got Cowboys and Lions, a good game tonight. Both teams got to win a game. You need this game.
Well, Cowboys have won a back-to-back game against the last 2 Super Bowl winning teams.
We got high school football tonight. You got the 8-man Cedar Ridge versus Woodlawn tonight at 7:00, and that's at War Memorial Stadium. Josh, are you calling that game tonight?
I am. I'm calling every game.
Yeah, every game for Josh tonight, so I'm sure you've been doing some prep work for that. We'll go over some of the other games as well that are coming up. On a sad note, Nate Allen, sports writer for the last 52 years covering the Razorbacks, passed away at age 75 yesterday. I got a chance to see him. He had lost about half of his face to cancer, and he struggled to. You couldn't understand him, and it was just so sad the last couple of years of his life. And he would come in the post-game press conference, and I've got a video I may or may not post. It shows Sam Pittman, which I thought was a great gesture by Sam, coming over there and sitting down with him, and he was trying to communicate, and he just patted him on the leg. And anyway, so he's been covering the Razorbacks for 52 years, going back to the mid-70s. So I said yesterday on the post, could you imagine how many words he has written about Razorback sports? And so anyway, that was we lost Bob Holt a year ago, and then Nate Allen. So that's certainly a sad deal. And of course, you got today. You got the press conference of the new. It's a week later. It's the press conference for the new coach, Ryan Silverfield. I just last night he's doing. It's like, what is he going to say? Yeah. It's almost like, okay, good. I've already talked to y'all this week. See you later. Glad to be here.
Listen, I saw him come out. He did a great job popping guys in the chest who wanted to get in his face and do some barking. But he's already here.
It's almost anticlimactic at this point.
To me, it is.
I did notice too, which I don't think this is a good idea. They're going to stream it, but they're only streaming it on Hogs Plus. So here's
no wonder State Win Radio does what they do.
That's great. Get the message out to as few people as possible.
What are you guys thinking? I know you're trying to get the numbers up, but put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube.
This is not a goosing act. This is not to goose your numbers for your Hogs.
I know
ridiculous.
it's just not a wise deal.
Let me tell you this. And Hogs Plus will not say one ill word about the university at all because now they are corrupt. And I say that not joyfully.
Well, it just doesn't give access to as much, for everybody because some people don't know how to get on Hogs Plus and they're on Hogs Plus, and so. And I mean, anyway, it's just
with all the listen. Well, let me ask you this because I don't know. I like to just bark before I do anything. Is there any way that a regular guy like myself who doesn't subscribe to Hog Plus can see that?
Yeah, it's free, but you have to go on to the Hogs Plus deal, and you probably have to go through some steps to get there. It's free.
There's no paywall.
It's free, no.
Right,
well,
fine.
it is going to get there.
I can't watch it on YouTube?
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be just.
Let me double check that.
Double check.
According to what I say, it does not say anywhere. It just says.
So the one thing that we are that I'm railing about then is that accessibility is not one click.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people, it's easier. Just put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube, make it where everybody has access to see.
But you hear what we're doing, right?
What?
You hear what we're doing? We're saying it's anticlimactic, not going to watch it.
Yeah.
And now that I can't watch it, damn you! I mean, it's got to figure out to blame somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just who we are.
You guys had last night, Mike, as part of this convention, had a big concert here. Mark Chestnut.
Yeah. He did a great job.
Now, what is his top song? What is his go-to song?
We talked about it.
Is this 1970?
He was along with Chestnut. Who's the other guy that you went to see at Simmons not too long ago? Clint Black.
That was actually
yeah. That's right. Mark. All of those guys right there. We talked about a song. I asked about a song. That if I've got it correct, I asked about a song with Justin, a certain word that was in certain songs.
And Chestnut?
And Chestnut had one. Think Sam Pittman.
Fired.
No.
I don't know what to do.
Jukebox.
Beer.
Jukebox.
Turn up the jukebox.
Let me hear a little bit more
that's
of
Brooks
it.
Dunn.
Yeah.
Is that him?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
No. That should be in the
You know
song.
what it is? Do you know what it is, Mike?
No, I don't know what it is.
All right. Look at Mark Chestnut.
What is it? They said
Say it again.
Bubba shot the juke. Okay, I recognize that. Yeah, very nice. So you weren't part of that, Mike?
No. I was at the concert, but I didn't stay to the end. Y'all got me up too early this morning.
Yeah, we are up here early. It's hard to believe. 91 years this convention has been going on. 1935, as we mentioned. You got 165,000 member families here. And it's, as you mentioned, man, the farming community's really had it tough the last year.
Especially if you're a row crop farmer.
Yeah.
Cattle farmers are doing pretty good. You know, the prices of the cattle are up, but row crop farmers, for every acre they plant, they're losing several $100s.
Yeah, I talked to somebody somewhere yesterday that was telling me about the farmers that were talking about row crop farmers and how difficult they had it, and I didn't get where I was. Somebody would have been talking to me about that.
It's really sad when you have the best crop you've ever had and you lose money.
Yeah, that's.
There's a lot of reasons for it, but hopefully Congress is going to address it the sooner the better. Yeah,
let's see. And by the way, Congress did not. We had on Bruce Westman yesterday. That bill did not come to the floor. According to Bruce, I asked him last night. Hey, I thanked him for coming on and said, "What happened with the bill?" And he said, didn't have it ready to go. Obviously, this is the art of Washington is compromise. So we'll see how long it takes them to get compromise where they can get a bill to the floor. Still, that means it's going to pass. But
right.
But anyway, so they didn't vote on it yesterday. And Washington. You hope Washington can help, but you always are nervous about anything coming out of Washington.
Yeah, it's hard for those guys up there, I guess, to even sit down at the table and talk to each other.
Yeah. Well, y'all had 300 kids here, youth here yesterday, huh?
Yeah, all the 4-H and the FFA. We had them here so they could see how Farm Bureau works, and hopefully some of them will become Farm Bureau leaders someday.
Is that getting? If you had to look back, say 50 years ago, there were more kids going into farming probably 50 years ago than they were now, or no?
I would
think
say
so.
Probably so.
Probably so. Yeah.
We had a lot more farms back then.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of consolidation. Farms are bigger. Especially if you're talking row crop farms, you can't make it being a farmer on 1,000 acres.
Yeah, and now you've got your son-in-law coming up next, who actually runs your farm, right? Your fish farm.
He's our CEO, handles everything pretty much in the office. I try to help him out.
Yeah. Are you in like the Guinness Book of World Records for the biggest, the world's biggest fish farm?
I don't know. We've never asked to put in there. Now, if anybody would ask, Seth would ask.
That's cool. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of today's show. We're gonna have Mark May on. We're going to have Darren McFadden. We're going to have Joe Klein.
Joe's calling in?
He's driving back from Fayetteville.
He was there last night, yeah.
He was. And we'll hear from Melinda Mayo as well. Got to play a little Factor Crap and match game as well. Today's National Cookie Day. What's your go-to cookie, Mike?
Butterscotch.
Well, butterscotch.
I've never had butterscotch cookie.
Okay, what about you, Raj?
You know what? I don't know. There's a couple of them. As I think about my youth, I think about the Hydrox. We couldn't afford what was
Chocolate chip?
No, what was the one?
Oreos.
We couldn't afford Oreo.
Oreos,
We went Hydrox. We had to go Hydrox, which was a Temu. So you can just get that off there. But I love a good oatmeal cookie.
Good oatmeal. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you, Josh. What about
you?
Mine would probably be chocolate chip.
It's just so basic.
I know it is. I mean, I've sometimes lean towards sugar cookies. Sometimes
in bed.
In bed, yes, exactly. What about you, Josh? What's your go-to?
I like the white chip macadamia nut cookies.
Okay.
You know, that's not bad either. And, of course, you guys know that great Barbara Mandrell song, You Can Eat Cookies in My Bed Anytime. You know that song?
I did. Sure.
Okay.
I was looking here, too. So this is amazing that roughly 1 in 4 Arkansans is a member of Arkansas Farm Bureau. Is that right? Is that
it's close to that?
Pretty darn impressive stats here. Yeah, and when you talk about the impact of farming, $25.5 billion plus in value to the state's economy comes through farming.
It's the largest industry.
Yeah, bigger than Walmart, bigger than all the things. So yeah, 661-1037 if you want to be a part of the show today. You've got I mentioned your son-in-law coming up next, a former Razorback and a professional runner.
Right.
I was watching last night. It was a great night at Bud Walton. It looked like it was full. Ryan Silverfield's going in there. He's throwing out, I think, Cane's chicken boxes.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Throwing out hats, and he's high-fiving and slapping. And only thing you don't want to screw that up. He goes out there. You don't want to screw up the hot collar.
You saw they showed a clip of him doing that.
Yes.
Now he was doing jazz hands a lot.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
He wasn't doing. I was looking.
He wasn't doing fingers. No,
which is
he wasn't doing
better,
sprinkle, but jazz.
better,
But he was really jazzing it up. He looked like Tim Walz, but it was way out there.
I
don't mean that in a bad way, but when you do jazz hands, you just hello.
Can I tell you? I've been listening. I've almost seen almost every interview he's done, and the poor guy has got to come up with something interesting to say every time. Like, we're going to win now. We're going to win. We're going to win now. This proud state, proud Arkansas. I mean, he
had a lot of opportunities to coach at other SEC teams.
That's right. Yeah.
But I know this state. I know this area.
Yeah. I mean, it's only it's not easy because you want to say the right things every time. Of course, if you click over to Alex Golish at Auburn or Summerall, at Florida, you're hearing the same kind of things. Going to win now. Going to be fast. Going to do this.
Going to win. It's almost your Newt Rockne. Going to win. Get him in the ground. Get him up. Get him up.
There's been more talk too about Kiffin and that story down there at LSU.
I'm over it. Like it's happened. It's like, do we need the retrospective?
Well, what's interesting, you find out more of the story when you listen to who did I send that last night to? He's such a good writer.
Mark Schlabach.
Schlabach, rather. He was so good. I mean, he gives more. That's not even his dog. That wasn't even Kiffin's.
Juice Kiffin?
Juice was not even his dog. That's the dog. It was all part of it.
It was a prop?
It's a prop. It was all a prop.
You know what?
Got to give him credit.
So what America's all about. He's got a dog. You got to like it.
He went to yoga too. So, Mike, before we let you go, what's the message that people need to know about the Arkansas Farm Bureau? What's the impact and the importance of Arkansas Farm Bureau?
Well, Arkansas Farm Bureau is who advocates for our farmers, just like we were talking about trying to get some kind of government assistance for the end of the year. Arkansas Farm Bureau, we've got our lobbyists are up there talking to our congressman, explaining how bad the situation is. We've got, as you'll hear when Seth comes up, we've got people committing suicide. It's so bad.
That's not good. That's not good. I mean, he was telling me, Roger, for the multiple, not just one or two, but that's a sad statement.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, when you've worked your whole life for something, and farmers are having to decide, do I hang it up now or do I risk losing my house?
Yeah. Do you think DC can come up with a solution that helps?
Well, I think right now they've got to get them from point A to B. There's a lot of things that are in the one big beautiful bill that are going to help them. It's going to get the prices, modernize the prices where they've been, and that's one of the problems. Is all of the government aid is based on prices and stuff that were 10 years old, or production figures and stuff. They've got to get all that changed.
Now, is Bozeman? Is he the?
He is the chairman.
The friend of the farmer.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
One of our best friends.
Okay.
All of our congressional delegation works really hard. They're all engaged with Farm Bureau, engaged with farmers, etc. We couldn't ask for a better congressional delegation.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
Well, always great to see you. I guess next year, if Steve invites us back, we won't see you here. So this will be probably the last time we see you.
I may get up early and come to the crowd.
You'd be in the peanut crowd.
Yeah, when you don't have to get up early, you tend to wake up early.
Well, our fish farmers normally get up early.
That's true.
Our board will tell you. I text them at 4:35.
Well, you're with us.
Yeah.
That's our time. So how many acres of fish farm do you have? Oh, you guessed
the total farm is 1,600 acres, but about 1,000 of it is in ponds.
1,000 acres of ponds.
Yeah, we've got over 100 ponds. I really don't know the exact number because we keep dividing them up, but it's like 115 ponds.
Wow, man. Hey, it's one thing. Number one in the world, the biggest in the world.
Yeah.
You know, hey, that rice, right? Rice, chicken. I mean, right up there at the top. Well, always a pleasure to see you, Mike. Congratulations on another year, and for all your contributions to Farm Bureau and to the farmer.
All right,
you're a good man.
Thank you, guys. I enjoy being here.
Yeah,
we appreciate you every time.
Don't give Seth too hard a time.
Oh no, we won't. Listen, he's running. Hey, the dude's run a sub 4 minute mile.
I know.
Are you kidding me? I'm not messing around with anybody who can run a mile under 4 minutes.
Yeah, don't get in a race with me.
No,
that's right. The Roger Bannister of Farm Bureau.
Have you ever? What's the fastest mile you've ever run, bro? Have you ever been timed in one?
Well, when the cops were chasing me, I ran a lot faster, and that has happened. So I'll leave it at that. But they caught me.
Josh, what about you? Have you ever been timed your fastest time in the mile?
I don't know. It's not. I mean, I typically now run like a 9-minute mile.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you've been timed.
I think when I was in my best shape for the Razorbacks, we got timed in the mile. I want to say I may be completely wrong on this, but I think I ran like 5. Making that up.
I'm sorry, with the Mount Rushmore of runners on TV, you got to have number one on the Mount Rushmore for me has got to be Steven Seagal. He runs so weird. He runs like he's paddling. Tom Cruise, he's always.
Oh, Tom is always running.
He's
He's running sprints. Yeah.
Who else? Anybody else?
Now listen, the Cruise deal is
slow mo. What'd you say?
Daniel Craig, pretty good. And James
I'm
Bond.
just thinking that right there, Steve Austin, but he ran in slow motion, which we all could do. Dun, dun, dun,
Who did you say, Josh?
Oh, he wasn't talking about me. I thought Roger was giving me credit for a good
No,
score.
he's telling
What'd you say?
Daniel Craig.
I don't
Daniel
know.
Craig,
I guess so. I've seen him run.
Yeah, he does.
He can listen. He probably can run the fastest in a skinny suit.
Yep.
He really can.
Very
And this
good.
is Mark Chestnut. This is the other jukebox song, Brother Jukebox.
Bro, he's got Bubba and he's got Brother
He's
Jukebox.
got Brother Jukebox, Sister Wine.
If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. We'll look at the text line here in a minute. Glad you're with us. Got a busy show here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. Mike, thanks again, buddy.
Right,
good to see you. We'll be back in just a minute.
Game and talk strategy. It's all brought to you by Chris Crane, Dodge, Jeep Ram, and the Big Lot in Benton.
Brother Jukebox. Brother Jukebox.
This is Sports Center.
The Arkansas Razorbacks helped the SEC rally and beat the ACC in the 2025 ACC SEC Challenge. The Hogs beat the number 6 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, 89-80 last night, handing Louisville their first loss of the season. The Hogs shot 42% from the floor, 33% from beyond the arc, and 77% from the line. They also out-rebounded Louisville by 10. Trevin Brazil led the way. He had 21 points and 5 boards to go along with 2 steals as well. The fantastic freshman Mikael Brown Jr. scored 22 points for Louisville. Arkansas is now 6-2 overall. They're 6-0 at Bud Walton Arena. And it was one-way traffic last night between Central Arkansas and Little Rock. 85-47. The Bears take down the Trojans in Conway. 19 points, 4 steals, and 3 assists for UCA's Cameron Hunter. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A 70% chance of rain, sleet, and snow today, but we will be above freezing. 38 the high in Little Rock. The roads will be wet. They will not get slicked over. Now, tonight, there's still a slight chance of a shower with an overnight low of 29. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Catch Quinn Grovey each Thursday this football season on The Zone. Get insight from one of Arkansas's best, brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Conway Wealth Management, planning today for your tomorrow. Take control of your financial future and call or visit Conway Wealth Management today, 501-358-3994.
Or visit ConwayWealthManagement.com.
Securities and financial planning offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
When you've thrown over 4,000 innings like I have, you know joint pain isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For you, was it climbing ladders or too much heavy lifting? Hey, we're all in the same boat. But surgery, that was never my answer.
Baseball legend Roger Clemens knows there's a better way. That's QC Kinetics regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No scalpels, no fake fixes, just real relief.
What I love about QC Kinetics, these are the most respected medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Car wreck? Call Rainwater Holt in Sexton.
888-8888.
8 for a fast response. 8 for results. 8 for Arkansas.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
At Eat My Catfish, fall is our favorite time of the year, and football season isn't the only thing making a comeback. Available now, our famous shrimp gumbo and Cajun boudin balls make their return to the menu. Order online at eatmycatfish.com. Eat local, eat fresh, Eat My Catfish.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
All right, it is 6:35. We're here in Hot Springs at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. If you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037. Got a busy day today. Got a lot of activities going on, including the official introduction of Ryan Silverfield at 1 o'clock. People are asking, is Channel 7 going to be there? Are they going to carry it live? Usually they do. You know, the like Channel 4, Channel 7 will go live.
Have you asked Sully?
I have not, but they usually it's just
he's out running.
It's usually a thing that is being done. So we'll see if we can confirm that. But I'm pretty sure that was the case.
Yeah, and again, to moan about it being on that
it should be on everywhere. It should be on everywhere.
It honestly should.
That's a fumble right there.
It is.
Here's the deal. They don't want to ask anybody. They don't ask anybody's opinion, and that's a fumble. That's a bad move. I know they're trying to get up their numbers.
Well, and the Hawks Plus people, they're not going to say they're going to say let's make it exclusive.
Yeah.
So they get that now. It's free for us to go see. You got to jump through a couple of hoops to get there. From what you're telling me.
Yeah.
So here we are saying we're not going to because I don't care.
Yeah.
But so am I upset that it's on Hawk Plus? No. Guess what? You're pushing further away from it.
Yeah. Instead of being inclusive, it's less inclusive. So that's today at 1 o'clock. A couple of things we were talking about. How did we get it? Well, I guess because our next guest is a runner, we got on the runner thing. Somebody else I saw on our text line, Pam Anderson on the Mount Rushmore of runners.
Ooh,
you see Baywatch, baby.
Well, let's put them on. Let's give them all equal. Then we got to go Mount Rushmore of dudes, chicks. And maybe even cartoon characters, Roadrunner. Somebody said Forrest Gump.
Oh, Roadrunner, forgot it. And Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump would be on it. So you had Roadrunner. I don't know who else did. You could always see Scooby-Doo stir up some dust.
Roadrunner is obviously
it's a no-brainer. Yeah,
Scooby-Doo would go backwards before it go forwards.
Exactly.
You're going to go backwards and forwards.
A couple things. I mentioned it's National Cookie Day. The other thing that I didn't mention, this is no joke, today is Santa's List Day, number 2, because I guess this is when you need to get your stuff into Santa, get the stuff on the list of Santa. And it's National Sock Day. And so a few minutes ago, Josh, you should have seen it. Steve Eddington over here and Roger were showing off each other's socks.
Yep.
And, Steve, you had the Farm Bureau socks.
Great-looking socks.
Roger comes back and goes, I'll show you my socks, and it's the Dallas Cowboys
Dallas
socks.
Cowboys. My wife picked me up a couple of pair when she went to visit her dad out in Texas a couple weeks ago.
Josh, are you wearing socks today?
Yeah.
Anything special? Black?
No, my normal athletic socks.
Okay.
Yeah, normal athletic socks. Those are the socks that we would say are from Clint Eastwood wore in Gran Torino.
So do you
I
think I'm wearing
between the mid-calf and the short sock.
Are they black?
No.
What socks do you think I'm wearing?
None.
You want to say something?
I would love to.
You
It's
wear
wintertime.
socks,
You
don't
have
you?
some on?
Look at there. Look at
Don't
there.
you not normally wear socks?
I do not.
He normally does
not wear. How about that?
Your
That's
feet
no
must be
something.
so calloused.
No, you know what? They look like Bigfoot plaster of Paris when you look at them.
Joining us on the show, Seth Summerside now. He's the CEO of the Keogh Fish Farm. That's Mike Freese's fish farm. He's the son-in-law of Mike. Good morning, Seth. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Interesting story. You're from Joplin, Missouri.
That's right.
You go to another school on a running scholarship, right?
Yep.
You decide after a year you want to change your mind and go to Fayetteville and run for the great John McDonald. So you walk on at Fayetteville, right?
Yep, that's correct.
That is an amazing. And you were a miler.
I did the mile. Really, Coach McDonald said if you're running, you can do anything from 10,000 down.
And so did you do what all?
Everything.
You did
anything and everything. Middle distance.
What was your greatest race? Did you have one that you look back
Probably
on?
the 3,000. I ran a 7:43.
And was that in the SEC tournament? I mean, SEC meet or?
Yes, SECs went all the way to the national.
Wow, you went to the national championship.
Yeah.
How did you place at nationals?
The best I scored was, I think, 11th.
Okay. Did you get points for that?
All-American.
You get a top 15 gets All-American or top 20?
Yep.
All-American.
Cross country. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So that's now, the crazy thing about this, Roger. Wait till you hear this. You may not want to share it on the air. So you just
he's looking, going, what do you got?
He told me something that he might not want to share this. So I'm going to let him. He can either say I don't want to share it, but. You wanted to do something to honor John McDonald.
Oh, that's correct.
And you went to John McDonald and said, and really you can make the argument, Josh, I know you know it, Roger, the most successful sports coach in the history of sports. If you look at the domination that he had, 42 national championships across, three, cross country,
Arkansas' most successful coach, right?
No question. I mean, 42
question.
national championships.
All of them in the history of this.
Yeah, you get to multiply it by 3 basically.
Yeah.
But he dominated for every year he was there, and so you want to do something special for him.
Yep.
To honor him, and this is why he was he still alive at the time?
He was.
Okay.
Yep.
And so he said, because he said, how about a statue?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. He when I first started at Arkansas, I came. Our locker room was the visitor locker room in the football stadium.
Mm.
And I sat down with him, and the conversation was about 45 seconds. He said, listen, kid, there's no magic in this program. If you want to come here, you're going to have to work your butt off. And if you come here, you may not even wear a jersey. That's essentially all he said. And I was sold.
How about that?
Absolutely sold. He coached me in 3 years from a walk-on to professional athlete.
Yeah, you ended up running professionally for who after that?
Signed with Adidas, one of 4 athletes that signed with Adidas. He coached me even when I was out at Oregon at Nike. But, yeah, I did ask him at one point. We sat down. He loved Denny's, so we were sitting at Denny's. And I asked him, I said, what could we do for you just to honor you? And he said, you know what, kid, a statue would.
How about that? I love it. He said a statue. And so you want to tell the rest of the story?
So, not to throw Jeff Long too far under the bus, but, yeah, I did have a conversation with Jeff Long. And the answer was essentially we're not going to honor the past.
How about that?
Long story short.
What were you surprised with that answer?
Well, it was shocking, but nonetheless.
You said that you wanted to come in. You said, Jeff, we want to do this.
We want to do it.
I'll raise money.
At the time I was with another gentleman. We said, hey, we'll fundraise the money. That's not the issue. The project took 4 or 5 years.
Because he said he was not really interested in it. Was not
in honoring the past.
Did he say why? Did he say any reason why he was not interested in honoring the past? That's interesting.
No, it really was a short conversation. I will give credit to Archie Schaefer.
Yes, long-time Tyson.
I reached out to Archie. I think it was a cold call.
Yeah.
I called him up, and he called me back, and I was at Oregon at the time, and he said, no, we're going to make it happen. And if it wasn't for him getting Tyson involved, it wouldn't.
$500,000 is what you had to raise.
Eventually, we did raise $500,000. So essentially, that north end.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Anytime I go up and watch a football game,
it's a great statue.
They have a hat on Coach McDonald up there, and I mean, it's just he's such a great leader.
That's awesome.
Greatest
that is
leaders.
awesome. You know, and then the other part about I'm going.
I was going to say real quick too. The sculptor who did that, Roger, is the one who does the Burlsworth Trophy and has done the Cliff Harris. All mine.
He's
Raymond Gibby really does a good job.
I wouldn't have known about him if it wasn't for you guys.
For the Burlsworth,
Yep.
He's magnificent.
Yeah.
He does a magnificent.
Yeah.
All I know is just his work. I don't know anything else. You know, the other part about Jeff Long is that we also had Senator from Alabama, Tommy Tuberville. Who said that he would come up and be AD or whatever it was. I remember he came in our studio and said, and take half the salary. But he said, Jeff Long said, as long as Jeff Long is in charge, no one with Arkansas will coach or be a part of this program. So it just dovetails into what you're saying, that Jeff Long, obviously Jeff had to follow the legend of all legends at the University
which
of
he
Arkansas.
didn't handle that well either.
No, he did not handle that well either. But he also he was not an AD. Jeff Long's not an AD. That was the first time I never heard of it.
As a businessman.
Yeah, is what he is there. So he did not do that well. And then we know that he put up a stripper pole in Snoop Dogg. You know, when he went
Kansas.
out. Yeah.
Well, listen, Seth.
What a load.
If you just joined the show, Seth Summerside is here with us. He's the CEO of a Keogh Fish Farm, but he's got an event coming up. We'll take a break, come back, and give him a chance to talk about this event. Really cool event. It's called Harvest for Hope, and I was going to ask real quick though too. You ran professionally for those organizations. What was you ran a sub 4 minute mile? What was your best mile time?
3:57.
3:57.
Yep.
What's the world record at now?
Oh, it's gotten so crazy.
Yes, that's so.
I think it's still 3:43.
I was going to say mid 40s.
Wow. Yeah, I still think it's.
You're not far off that. I mean, for most people looking at that, that's not very far away. But I know in terms of
it was the same when I broke 4 for the first time. It was the same race they broke the American record, and that was 3:46.
Can you do a John McDonald impersonation at all?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Okay.
There's too many Irish folks that I'm friends with that will call me up after if they hear it.
Well, what a great college career you had, and professional. You get to do it, and now you're managing the largest fish hatchery of striped bass in the world.
I will say, Coach McDonald talked me into farming. He really did. There's a lot of similarities. With agriculture and athletics.
Yeah. All right, great story. We'll come back and find out what Seth is up to. Also, too, if you want to be a part of the show, 661-1037 is the number. We've got a packed show. We're here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention, and that's our man, Justin Moore, taking us to break.
Cause we're still kids, cause we love doing things, cause our daddy's dead, cause it's alcohol abuse.
Hey, it's David Bazzell from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years, and I can vouch for the outstanding work they do. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. And get this, they've had over 2 million installs of fantastic showers and tubs across the South, with thousands of those coming right here in the natural state. At Bath Fitter, they are the manufacturer, installer, and service provider. No subcontractors involved in the process. All are employees of the company, so they own the entire process. Right now, they have an amazing offer. 0 down, 0 payments, 0 interest for 12 months. They understand that families are struggling with high prices, so they are making this special offer to help. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Bazzell sent you.
2026 is about to become the year that you discovered you like the way you look. What makes me say that is this. The Little Rock Athletic Club or the Little Rock Racket Club will let you join for 50% off the joining fee. This offer is good through December 31st. With all the variety they offer, workouts become fun. Your Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club invites you to join now. And in 26, people will witness the fitness, and one of those people will be you.
Every morning, we rise and shine, make breakfast, and brush away the night's rest. These routines help us start the day off right. Nature-Made vitamins are a simple step in that daily care regimen. Multivitamins with daily essentials, clinically studied probiotics for gut health support, magnesium to help relax the body. Nature-Made is made to care for you every day. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, Dan, that spaceship-wide lunch meeting at noon, please say it's not more astronaut ice cream and powdered orange drink.
Negatory. Ground control hooked us up with EasyCater, so now we can order from a galaxy of restaurants with tools to stay on budget and meet our dietary needs.
Thank heavens. My dairy tolerance and anti-gravity is not great.
And with EasyCater, it's all on one simple platform, so we can focus on space stuff, like that asteroid. So how about tacos? Hold the cheese.
EasyCater, a stellar way to order food for work. Order now at easycater.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter agents Seth Hobbs, Larissa Kelly, or Matt Steele in Bryant today.
Want to get in on the conversation? Shoot us a text at the D3 Auto Sales text line at 501-614-1037. D3 Auto Sales in Desart, the #1 independent dealer in the state, with the best prices and largest selection on pre-owned vehicles, including leveled and lifted trucks. Find them on Facebook. Whether it's football, baseball, or basketball, from high school to the pros, hit us up on the D3 Auto Sales text line.
While the calendar may still say fall, it's never too early to start thinking about the holiday season. And what better place to celebrate that special time of year with friends, family, and coworkers than at the Butcher Shop Steakhouse. Whether you're looking to purchase gift cards for that special someone or wanting to book your office holiday party, the Butcher Shop is there for you. But don't wait, call them today or just click on their Facebook or Instagram Messenger for all the information. The Butcher Shop, your home for the holidays, as well as Monday night trivia.
Tune in each week when Susan Irwin Prowl shares her Keys to the Weekend music events calendar with Justin and DJ. Brought to you by Willie D's and Big Red Dog Productions. Big Red Dog Productions is your gateway to music excellence in Central Arkansas and beyond. Visit entertainersguide.com to see the weekly calendar and submit your shows.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
All right. It is 6:50. Just joined the show. Razorbacks
have a big win last night over Louisville.
89-80. Number 6 Louisville, top 10 win. I was looking too, pretty surprising. The Razorbacks, according to Hog Stats, I think said there have only been 11 top 25 matchups in the history of Bud Walton, which is 30 years, which I am just stunned. Yeah, I'm stunned. This, if that's the case, I'm stunned. I'll go back and confirm it from what I saw last night. But, yeah, inside Bud Walton, only 11 top 25 matchups, meaning both teams are in the top 25, which I would have thought that would have been a lot more than that. So.
Well, now listen, here, I don't know where we're supposed to be. I know what we did against Duke. I'm looking at us playing the number 7 team in the country and beat them. I mean, it was never in doubt. As a Razorback fan, you go, oh, my gosh, here we go.
Yes.
But it was never in doubt whatsoever. Is this a good Illinois team 8 games in?
Illinois, Louisville.
Excuse me, Louisville.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, then it's even a better win.
It is a notable win for sure. Also, too, congratulations to UCA. Big win over the Trojans, who are about to have a team right now, 85-47. But congratulations to them. Tonight, Roger will be at Mainline Sports Bar over at Oaklawn. Got the Cowboys and the Lions playing tonight. You got the 8-man football state championship at 7 o'clock. Cedar Ridge versus Woodlawn. Josh will be calling that game. Also here with us, Seth Summerside. We're here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention, and you've got an event coming up that's supposed to be helping the Farm Bureau and farmers, right?
Yep,
Tell
absolutely.
us about it.
So it was about a little over a month ago. I was at the farm, received a call from Congressman Crawford, and we went from a brainstorming idea of what to do to help farmers. And the short story is there's not a whole lot we can do in the short term to help farmers. The one thing we did talk about, though, is the mental health aspect of it. Oftentimes gets, put in the background and isn't something that's focused on or talked about. And so his idea was come up with a concert. So we went from the idea of coming up with a concert to actually doing a concert. And now we're having an event December 6th. It's free, open to the public. We have some really good sponsors in place. And the whole focus is going to be on mental health and agriculture.
Okay.
We went from, like I said, brainstorming to now we're going to have we're anticipating 5,000 people.
The event's called Harvest for Hope.
Harvest for Hope.
And it's got music, and where's it going to be?
So it's going to be downtown. We're essentially taking over the town of Keogh.
Okay.
If you don't know where Keogh is, it is just 30 minutes outside of Little Rock. And it's a town of 208 people.
Wow, okay.
So we're going to be multiplying the population. We got Matt Stell, country music star. We got Hannah Blaylock. She is the Arkansas Female Vocalist of the Year.
Okay.
Triple Nickel Band. So that's Congressman Crawford's band.
Okay.
He's kicking off the concert at 2 o'clock.
Who knew?
So 2 to 5.
Okay.
And it's going to be a great event.
Now, yeah, it's yeah, you know, I saw Matt Stell at the John Daly event the other day. He's a tall drink of water for sure, and a really good guy.
Yeah.
And we just mentioned your father-in-law, Mike, was mentioning
sir.
there have been multiple suicides. Speaking of mental health,
Yes, absolutely. It's one of those things. I don't know if you all saw it, where the farmers got together in the church during harvest. They packed the church out, and there are several people that said that they knew somebody that had committed suicide. Farmers on average are about 3 times higher than anybody.
Is that right? I'll be darned.
Good Lord.
Especially
Even when
when
it's good,
especially when things are going bad like there are now.
Especially when they're going bad, but even when they're good, you have
Is that nationally or just here in Arkansas?
Well, Arkansas leads in the nation.
Arkansas
Unfortunately,
leads the nation in farmer suicide.
which is crazy to know because it's our largest industry.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? And I guess you've got a family who chances are that person who is taking their life feels so horrible that they may be losing generations of their family's property because of something out of their control. You have no idea as you're driving down the highway that's going on.
No, absolutely no idea. And I mean, there's a ton of stress in agriculture because if you think about it, it's similar in athletics. You do all this work, and at the very end of the season, you harvest it, right?
Yep.
And so it's like the Olympics. You could work your whole life in the Olympics and then be injured right before the trials.
And then you got the weather. You got the farmer's almanac.
You got the weather.
You have no idea what's going to happen.
You have the weather, and you have so many other variables in place competing with different countries.
Oh, the mental part of it is you're making me get overloaded with it.
So is there a charge?
There's no charge. It's free to the public.
Wow. Okay.
I will say one thing that I've been noting: 100% of our delegates, so all Congress, all of our senators have supported this event. 100%. We'll have the Lieutenant Governor Leslie Rutledge there. We'll have the Attorney General Tim Griffin's going to be there, and some of our congressional representatives and from other states are coming in for this event.
We're visiting with Seth Summerside. He's the CEO of Keogh Fish Farm, one of the world's largest fish farms. It is the world's largest fish farm when it comes to striped bass, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Are you still running now? Yeah.
I run on weekends.
Like how far?
Twice.
How far?
I'll go the same loop. I'll go 4 miles.
So as a guy who's been a world-class runner now, it's just like if you ever go, hey, I want to see if I can, run a what would be a really good mile time for you now?
So I will say it would be very slow. I do get out and run, but I never wore a watch when I trained, which is different. So I never timed anything.
Interesting. Wow.
So I did it off feel. So
off of feel.
The only time I get hurt is when I go out running and someone passes me and I try to pass them back.
Yes.
And then I ended up, pulling my hamstring or something.
Now you ran for,
it's that competitiveness you were talking about in practice.
You ran for John McDonnell, one of the greats of all time. Was he a guy that would get angry and push you and yell at you? I'm a football guy, so I don't know. What does the track coach? Does the track coach scream at you too, or what?
He would do something I think worse. He would say he'd be disappointed in you, I think. And that's kind of like that parent discussion.
It's a subtle way of motivating you.
Yeah,
right?
But
okay.
No, his feedback was crystal clear, short and sweet.
Okay.
And it was always right.
Well, you said that in the 45-second intro he had. Look, kid, you're coming.
Yeah.
No celebration.
There's no magic in the program. You may not wear a jersey.
Yeah, he said, there's no magic. How did he dominate? It's amazing how he pushed the buttons, and his training regimen must have been whatever he had for you guys training-wise must be impressive too. I guess.
What I can take so much of what I learned from him and apply it to business, but it was constantly tweaking his program.
Yeah.
If something didn't work, he would ask why, and he'd figure it out.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, Seth, what a great career you've had. It's awesome you're doing this great event called Harvest for Hope, December 6th. It starts about, 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock, we're kicking off the concert. But if you come before, you can come to the Pecan Festival.
The Pecan Festival, okay.
Arkansas.
Is Keogh where you also have, is there the pie place? Is that
Yes. And so Charlotte's, and you guys absolutely are invited. We do have Charlotte's reserved from 2 to 5, so if you come in for the event and mention that, you saw it, we can get you in there and you get some free pie as well.
Awesome. All right. Well, nice to have you, Seth. Yeah, continue success.
So much.
Thank you.
I love what you've done with McDonald and what you're doing here. Keep up the good work. Let's see if we can get that help. All right, coming up, we got Mark May, we got Darren McFadden, we got more folks here from the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. And the Hogs won last night. How about that? Big win. Makes it so much better day here in Hot Springs. Don't go away, 7 o'clock.
1037 The Buzz.
You know how I am. You guys know how I am. I don't forget anything.
Crushing all the competition.
So you can take that to the bank.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. When a deep injury is done to us, we never recover until we forgive. When Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, forgave her husband's killer, it has continued to impact many, many other lives. Actor Tim Allen said her example inspired him to let go of the resentment he felt toward the drunk driver who killed his father decades ago. Allen said, "I will say these words now. I forgive the man who killed my father." May God help us all to be forgiving. All of us at Double B's are for living life to the fullest. That includes letting go of the pain and hurts of the past. Don't imprison yourself with resentment and hatred from your day has made.
World champion of what?
1037 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Central Arkansas is seeing an increase in runaway teens. The Children's Protection Center in Little Rock took in 3 runaways in just last week. They say most kids run away to escape abuse, neglect, or family conflict, but those who aren't found quickly face even greater risk, like homelessness or trafficking. That's why they say every child they help is assigned a family advocate and a therapist. A Crawford County woman is accused of having her mentally disabled daughter kidnapped. The 59-year-old mother is charged with conspiracy to commit kidnapping and endangering the welfare of a minor. Investigators say she convinced 2 people to kidnap her daughter and tie her to a tree. Deputies say it was all a plot to keep her from talking to strangers online. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Thursday, everyone.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain is likely today. Sleet and snow are possible here in Central Arkansas, but here's the good news. It'll be above freezing all day long, so nothing will be sticking to the roads, but the roads will be wet. It's a 70% chance of precipitation, and it will have a high temperature today of 38 degrees. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Don't miss the Arkansas Democrat Gazette Wedding Show Sunday, January 18th at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock. VIP tickets are available now and include bride t-shirt, tote, swag, custom labels, reserved seating, and early entry into the event. A limited amount of these special tickets are on sale now at arkansasbridalcommunity.com.
Hey folks, it's David Basil out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Arkansas's larger-than-light experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that makes Animal Kingdom adventures with winter wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know. Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details. Spread across 5 states, Centennial Bank upholds our commitment to the communities we serve. Through our support of businesses and families, our tradition of being a good corporate neighbor is one of our top priorities. Through education and support, partnership with our dedicated employees, shareholders, and local boards, and superior customer service, one family and business at a time, we are proud to help our communities thrive. Because that's what being a good neighbor is all about. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Nathan Schulman with Schulman Theaters, and I'm excited to invite you to the grand opening of our newest location, Film Alley Breckenridge. Now open, and we've built something special for you and your family. A place where you can watch the latest movies, bowl with friends, let the kids loose in the arcade, and enjoy great food and cocktails, all under one roof. It's more than just a theater, it's a place to make memories. Find out more by visiting us at breckenridge.filmalley.net. From our family to yours, welcome to Film Alley Breckenridge.
What's up, everyone? It's Christian Wick for The Zone. The guys will be on the road again Thursday, this time at UA Little Rock. We'll be recapping Arkansas versus Louisville, as well as Little Rock versus UCA. We'll talk to Queen Grovey thanks to Conway Wealth Management, wrapping up the Arkansas football season, as well as talking about the new hire, Ryan Silverfield. Dr. Lawrence O'Malley from UAMS will join us, and the mayor, Frank Scott Jr., will join us as well. It's all that and much more Thursday in The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David Bazzell.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
How big old boy are you? All right, 7:06 on this Thursday. We're over here in Hot Springs at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. They've been around since 1935. Pretty amazing. Roger and I are here. Josh is back in the studio. We'll be joined by Justin Moore shortly. Mark may come up here in just a minute. We were talking that we started talking about runners because of our last guest, Seth.
Yep.
Did I mention there were a couple other runners, too? Where was it at? Bo Derek. Running down the beach.
She was slow-mo, right? With
yes.
Dudley Moore, yeah.
Yes.
Very different conversation than the one we're having about Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Did you say Pepe Le Pew?
Speedy Gonzalez?
Did Pepe Le Pew run?
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
What about Speedy Gonzalez?
I guess with the name Speedy.
Yes.
Or was that what he was doing? Huh?
Did we mention Roadrunner?
Yes, we did. Yes.
Yeah, it was the first animal. First real-life animal.
Yeah. So more Bo Derek votes.
Bo Derek, we know that. I'm trying to think. Forrest Gump, Steven Seagal runs weird. Tom Cruise, obviously. I think Seth said Jason Bourne. I remember him running in some. Who else? But when we're talking about running, runs all the time.
Rocky? Great running scene with Rocky.
He's actually a good runner, though. The ones that we're mentioning, like Tom Cruise, looks so unnatural while running.
But he's going to run. He's going to run.
Yeah, he can run. I can't run 5 yards without falling down.
Hey, real quick, too, before we go to Mark. So we had National Signing Day yesterday. Congratulations to all the young men who got a chance to sign with the school. I think Arkansas was ranked 54th nationally, and which – it is what it is. I think it probably could have been worse if he hadn't signed some of the ones he signed. You know who's even worse than us? Penn State. I think Penn State had like 3 guys or 2 guys. They don't have a coach.
You know, who did I have? I had somebody in my group text with Zach and Drake and Jacob, Meredith, Ryan that mentioned Penn State. I think Ryan even mentioned it could be worse. We could be Penn State.
Yeah, it is a mess that they don't have a coach.
They might not kill the program, but how much is it going to hurt if you have an entire recruiting class you just don't like?
I know.
What are they? What number were they?
They were worse than us, I think, because they don't have any. I don't think they had hardly anybody signed with them. And of course, James Franklin took a lot of them with him to Virginia Tech. I think signed some of his recruits.
What a terrible decision they made.
Yeah. All right, if we got Mark, let's check in with Mark May if we can there, Josh.
It's time once again for College Football Talk with Mark May, sponsored by Edwards Food Giant, the meat people, the only stop you'll ever have to make for your family's grocery needs, and by Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union with their end-of-year auto loan special. Rates as low as 2.026%, no payments for 90 days, and 84 months financing. Apply at alcoacommunityfcu.org.
Thank you, Alcoa.
Along with Edwards, they're teaming up for Mark May. Good morning, Mark May. How are you?
Great, guys. How you doing?
We are here in Hot Springs. I see Steve Arrington over there as well.
Hey!
He's the unofficial mayor of Hot Springs.
He is. Don't leave before next break. I'm glad that wasn't on camera.
We're at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention, Mark, and, obviously the farmer is here in Arkansas. It's a big deal. It's the biggest economic impact there is. Even bigger than Walmart is the farmer. And so, anyway, we've been here the last 8 years, and had a big win last night in basketball, Mark. It was, we needed it. We haven't won a whole lot in anything in the last couple of months. So, big win last night against Louisville, number 6 Louisville. We got us a coach, Mark. He was at the ball game last night. Got a big round of applause, and he's come out of the gate, Mark. And I know most fans reacted negatively to the hire because he just didn't. He didn't have just not a lot of sizzle there with Ryan Silverfield from Memphis. But he said all the right things, Mark. I think the fan base is realizing, we do too. Hey, he's the coach. You better embrace him. Let's see if he can get the job done. And he's done well. He said the right thing so far.
Oh, you got to commend him for that because obviously he was going to do that. It's a big step up for him in his class as a coach, and he did some nice things at Memphis, but he lost 1 of his last 6 games this season, so that's not good. But you look at his track record; he's done fairly well in the last 2 years. If you look at 23 and 24, he's won 21 games, which isn't bad.
Right.
But the thing is, if you look at the teams he's played that have been over 500, he's 12 and 20. And if you look at the teams on the road, he hasn't done that well on the road. Teams that are over 500, he's 3 and 12. So the bottom line is he's a solid coach. He's done a decent job there, but I think their first choice was Golich, and Golich basically took the offer and chopped it to Auburn and got $1 million more a year than Arkansas was offering. So, the situation is what it is, and you've got to support your coach and get behind him, and hopefully with the NIL you can get some money collected and help him in the NIL process and help him in recruiting because that's the lifeblood of your program, recruiting. And the NCAA's just got to get the heck out of the way. This drives me nuts. This recruiting time and all these time things that they have set up. How the heck can you hire a head coach and have him ready now at this point of the season when it's right at the end of the season? You haven't even gone to the conference championship games, and guess what? National signing day today.
Yeah, it is a mess.
And you're right, Mark. Baz and I have said it off the air only because it's not. I don't think we said it on the air as well, just like you. It's what it is now. It's who we have. We have to accept it. But I want to ask you, based on, because now we see fans, since Golich isn't the guy, we've seen some of our fans social media-wise, and I don't know who runs these memes and everything else with Arkansas's name attached on social, that are mocking and making fun of Golich at his press conference because he's not this, because we didn't get him. And that's what fans are. We didn't get him, so we're mocking. I mean, they flipped and said F you to Charlie Weiss Jr. As he's getting on a plane. to go with Lane Kiffin, but they welcoming him back in hopes of winning another game. You were at the Touchdown Club a couple of weeks ago, and you said, hey, there's a coach out there. What's his name? The Texas coach.
Mac Brown.
Mac Brown. Mac Brown's out there. He coaches. When you heard that they went with Silverfield, what was your first reaction?
First reaction, I was a little shocked because I thought a program like Arkansas and all these programs in the SEC would step up and get a big-name coach that's sitting out there. I thought of Jimbo Fisher. I thought, why not? That's a name guy that's been there and done that with national championships out there, and he's out there, and you've got other coaches that are out there that wanted to get in on this. And the thing is, the entire conference went with American coaches. Look at the American Conference. You got the coach from South Florida, North Texas for Tulane, from Memphis. Between those 4 coaches, 3 out of the 4 went to the SEC. 1 of them went to Oklahoma State. So, the bad thing for the equation is either the American has terrific coaches, or they just basically got robbed of the best coaches in that conference. So,
the other
bottom
thing,
line is these guys are going to have to step up, and you're going to have to support them. And it's kind of shocking because you thought that at this point Arkansas would swing big. Go for the fences, get that guy, or at least bring that guy in, or make that guy say no. Because at least you can get it out there in the media that you took a shot at Gruden, you took a shot at Fisher, you took a shot at the big-name coach that's out there, Mac Brown. At least you took that swing, and maybe you didn't get the swing to the fences, but you took that chance. And you didn't get the guy, so now you've got this guy. So basically, you're in a position where you've got to support him now because you have no choice.
Because funny, you throw out stats, of course, which I think this is great. Arkansas's come back, and one of the stats they're throwing out there for Silverfield is that he's 5-0 against Golish and against Summerall. Yeah. So when you throw those out there, you might as well throw them out. Okay. And hey, here's the other thing, Mark. I will say this: I watched them play in person last year. They beat us, and it was one of the better. It was one of the better coached teams I'd seen as far as effort, execution on the defense. So we'll see. We're going to give him the opportunity to see if he can succeed. Listen, we got to hope he does. I sure don't want to be, dealing with negativity and losing, in 2-3 more years. So, even though it wasn't the guy that we thought, at this point, you hope he can get the job done. So we'll see. By the way, Justin Moore joins us now. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Hey, guys. I'm good.
The other thing, Mark, we've got these conference championships this weekend, and I heard somebody saying last night, making a great point, to where it's almost like the NFL, the top seeds in the NFL, instead of getting the weekend off, we're going to make you play each other, and let the other guy, the lower ranked teams, be able to sit and take the week off. So that's what you've got. You've got Ohio State and Indiana that nothing comes out of that game either, other than just having to play the game. And everybody else gets to sit and watch anything with Georgia and Alabama. And I saw yesterday, I think that's going to change because they're making enough money off the playoffs to where, they just can't continue to do this because it's unfair to those teams that are having to play. And they're the best teams, while the other teams get to sit back and take a week off and get healthy.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. You look at the BYU Texas Tech game. In BYU, they're 11-1. Their only loss is to Texas Tech the entire season, and everybody's saying if they lose against Texas Tech, they're out. How can that happen? I thought if you make the conference championship game, that's supposed to be a reward. Yeah. And regardless if you win or lose, you're supposed to be rewarded for that. So how can you knock them out? They're talking about, BYU out and put Miami in if they lose. It's like, wait a minute. Miami didn't get to the conference championship game. Their conference is held by Duke, which is 5-loss team. That basically, if they don't beat Virginia, you're going to sit there and say, okay, it's a Power 4 conference. They're conference champions, but they have 5 losses. And the rule is you go with the top 5 ranked teams in conference play. So basically, Duke would be a Power 4 team that would be left out of playing in the playoffs, even though they won their conference. And it's like, this has to change. I don't care if you have to reseed the entire thing from top to bottom. I don't care what they have to do, but they have to make changes because if Duke wins, that throws a huge monkey wrench in this entire situation.
The other big news yesterday, switching to the NFL, whether you like the Dallas Cowboys or the Kansas City Chiefs or not, they draw massive numbers, and we saw a number that we've never seen in the history of the NFL: 57 million viewers for the Kansas City Dallas game at Thanksgiving. Everybody's I think predicted it was probably going to be.
I guessed 47.
Yeah, it was going to be
first time in 30-something years.
Yeah, I think the record was like 50 million or something. It's 7 million more than the darn record, Mark, and
and there's so much more that people can do on Thanksgiving Day than that now.
But that was impressive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I love the fans. They love the boo Roger Goodell at the draft. They love the boo whatever Roger Goodell does. But if you look at what he's done to the NFL with this media package and going to Amazon and going to all these other things and promoting the NFL overseas and what they've been doing, it's worked. When you put two good teams on a holiday, guess what? You can't miss that at Christmas. This works, and the NBA is top. The NFL is top dog, not only in the United States. It's the goal. I need to talk about soccer. It's supposed to be the world sport. NFL right now is nipping at their ears for the world sports. The United States of America, guess what? It's all NFL all the time. I don't think they put a game on Tuesday night at 11 p.m. People are going to watch it. And now with people betting, everybody's watching games.
We're visiting with Mark May, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, now Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. We may got to have an issue with Mark's phone.
Yeah,
it's got a big game tonight. Roger will be over at Mainline Sports Bar at Oakland tonight. You got Dallas and Detroit. Boy,
going for a 3-seed.
It's a big win for whoever can get that. And Dallas, how about Dallas?
Big game.
Yeah, it sure is. You don't want to lose that game tonight. And so, in Dallas has got some momentum, Mark.
They're on a roll right now. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Once they can keep their quarterback, Dak Prescott, upright with those two wide receivers on the outside, they're almost unstoppable because most teams don't have two quality starting cornerbacks. There's number one guy that goes against the number one receiver, but they don't have that quality cornerback to go to the other guy on the other side of the field. So it's tough to stop the Cowboys right now. They're on a roll, and you're absolutely right. Tonight's a huge because the Losers are basically out of the playoff run. You know, I don't care if somebody says that they run through the rest of the season. They got to hope that everybody else loses multiple times, which usually doesn't happen at this point of the season. But we're going to find out who wants it more. Two physical teams right now. I love the way Detroit plays. Dan Campbell plays for the offense. It's got to be a fun game to watch. If I was betting this game, guys, I'd bet the over whatever it is. This game could very well be 42-37.
Go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just the other thing, Baz, you had sent out, and again, winning cures everything.
Right.
You know, so to me right now, Dak Prescott is the greatest thing in the history of the world. They beat the last two Super Bowl winning teams. And Mark, and you know what? That's a fickle fan. That's a Cowboy fan.
Did you see what he did too?
And then I was just going to say that the thing that Baz sent me, which pays
cool.
homage to the
Landry, Tom Landry, the old Cowboys.
With the Landry shift.
Have you seen that remark?
With their victory
at the end?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that yet. But the other thing about the Cowboys, guys, when I'm really surprised, how well their defense is playing.
Yeah.
After the Michael Parsons trade, I was like, they're done. They're cooked. They can't stop the run. They can't get to the quarterback. Well, I'll be doggone. Jerry Jones was right, and all of us were wrong.
Well, you know, so much in life's about confidence, and all of us have played some team sports. And when you're feeling good and feeling confident, it makes a difference.
You're running downhill.
Yeah.
We just had an All-American track star on the show, Mark, and Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile with 3 minutes 59.4 seconds, and once that happened, people started breaking that record. Now that watermark has been set, and now that the Cowboys have won, and winning is habitual. That's what Frank Broyles said. Baz will let us know about that. When you saw what special teams did against Philly by going down there and not stopping and creating fumbles and turnovers, that is unlike the Cowboy teams of recent years, except maybe when they played Green Bay to go to the NFC Championship or whatever several years back. But that's right now. It's just fun to watch them win, and they've got it in them that they can do it. And you guys know better than I do on those high levels like that how important that mindset is.
And what's great when you watch these Cowboys is they're playing as a team. You've got to tip your hat to Coach Schottenheimer. You know, here's a coach that's been around a long time. He's been a coordinator. He's been a quarterback coach. Hadn't had an opportunity as head coach. When they put him in as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, everyone's scratching their head. Who? What? Why? But the thing is, he's brought this team together. And when you win in December in the National Football League and you're callous and can run the football and protect your quarterback, you got a chance to beat anybody. That's where the Cowboys are today. If they can stay healthy through the remainder of the season and continue to play at a high level, December could be theirs. And if that's it, they've got a chance to get to the playoffs and a major chance.
Mark, the over-under on the Oakland Racing Casino sports app, betting app, is 54.5 points. You're saying bet the over?
The over.
Okay.
They may get to that by halftime.
Okay.
It could be one of those runaway games. The thing is, when you look at both of these teams, you know Detroit's going to try to run the ball. If they get stuck in their play-action game early, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go to the game, which they can do. If Goff can throw the ball perfectly if he's protected long enough. But He is. He's got to be protected long enough. And if they get Gibbs running the football early, this game could be a track meet, and I think it will be. I think it'll be fun to watch.
It is on the road, yeah.
Don't you think, Mark, that Dak is playing as good as he ever has, or maybe better?
Yeah, because look what he's got. It's almost like Dak when his first couple of years in the league when they had the best offensive line and they had Zeke Elliott run the ball. If you can run the ball consistently early and give him enough time, there goes the play-action game. He can get under center. And not only that, how do you rotate your safeties? Which side do you do? Which side, what wide receiver you do? If you rotate it one way, the other guy's going to burn you. And if you look at C.D. Lamb, he stepped up his game. I love it when teams have two wide receivers. If you can't cover them, you can do just about what you want, and you can manipulate the defense offensively just in formation. Like put a guy in motion, find out what they're doing. If they're going to be in zone, if they're going to be in man, motion. And if it's going to be in man, what? If you put him in motion and the ball snaps and he's going down the field, the defender is already 2 steps behind. And when you've got receivers that are lanky and that can go get the ball and they're aggressive attacking the football, you've got something happening. And I think this offense is fun to watch right now. Dak is probably playing as well as he played his first couple of years in the league. And when he was playing that well, everybody thought that they were possibly going to the playoff or the Super Bowl.
And Pickens with my Steelers he was okay. I mean, he was all right, but I think he's playing as well as he has too.
Absolutely. Here's the other thing. When he was with the Steelers, for all the rumors that were out there, he's a problem child. He gets a lot of penalties and selfish penalties. He won't block at the other football games for his running back. He's just a bad apple and a bad egg. You put that guy in another environment, in a winning environment, and guys that are around him that will support him, and look what happens. When he came out of college, everybody thought he could be a number 1 receiver in the NFL. He's finally turned into that and matured with the Dallas Cowboys, which is you've got to come in their offense, you've got to come in their front office, and Jerry and those guys and Schottenheimer, because when he was with the Steelers, every once in a while you saw how good he could be. Now it's coming out that he's matured into an NFL number 1 wide receiver.
We have to let you go because we're out of time. But yesterday, Terry Bradshaw, pretty much he didn't say it, but he insinuated, hey, it might be time, time for Tomlin to move on. And then I don't know if you guys saw Ben Roethlisberger yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It was 2 days ago. He basically said maybe it's time for Tomlin to go on, maybe go be head coach at Penn State.
Wow.
So you don't hear that kind of talk about Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, he did.
No,
I did not see that.
This is the quote. He said it may be. I know it's been talked about around here a lot. Maybe it's time to clean the house. Maybe it is, and I like Coach Tomlin. I have a lot of respect for Coach Tomlin, but maybe it's best for him too. Maybe a fresh start for him is what's best, whether that's in the pros or go be Penn State's head coach. Do you know what he would do at Penn State? He'd probably go win a national championship because he's a great recruiter. So that's been Roethlisberger saying that.
Right now, Penn State's already messed up that and not having a guy in place when they fired Franklin, which was the key. And now look at Penn State. The recruiting class went from a top 15 recruiting class to a bottom 80 recruiting class right now. They lost just about, but I think like 7 guys. When you're in a major position like Penn State, you can't be in this situation. You had a program, at least you're bowl eligible this year, but you've got a program, it's a nationally recognized program. Now, basically, dog food, because no high school recruit wants to go there. No NIL guy wants to go there unless it's just for the money. So Penn State was a program that was a premier program that right now, I don't know what they're going to do for next year. If they can get Mike Tomlin, hey, go for it. Every once in a while, sitting in those meetings, Joe used to tell us when I played for the Redskins at the time, I'm getting at the point, guys, we've heard all my stories by now. Because you've been here like 10 years. Like he looks at the offensive line, we've been there 8, 10 years, and he looks at everybody, it's like the same faces in the room. We've heard every single story, and every pep talk he can give. And you sit there and you say, well, I've heard this one before, well, I heard this one before. Sometimes it just gets, you've got to move on. And Coach Gibbs got
he may be.
Done a lot of things. I've been to 4 Super Bowls, won 3. I'm going to NASCAR. That's my other love in my life, and he's been very successful there.
Roethlisberger won his Super Bowl with Cowher. Did he transition over into Tomlin?
He won 2. Justin?
One with both.
One with each.
He won with Tomlin, so he knows Tomlin. Tomlin is like a full-service gas station. There's not that many guys around with that tenure and any level of football, college or
he's never
pro.
had a losing season.
Not once.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been 21 years?
Yeah, pretty.
Years, it's been 20 plus. It's either 20 or 21 years since he's been in the NFL. Has never lost. Had a losing season, which is incredible. But right now it's just getting stale. People want more. He's gotten to the playoffs and hadn't won a playoff game in 7 or 8 years. Maybe it's that time. Mike Tomlin, he can call his shot.
Mark, they haven't had a quarterback since Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know why they won't recruit, or not recruit. I don't know why they won't draft a quarterback. Sorry.
Well, they tried drafting a quarterback in the first round with Pickett, which was, we all kind of knew that he'd already reached the ceiling at the University of Pittsburgh, so that was kind of a swing and a miss. But one thing about Tom on this, guys, he can call his own shot. If he goes into broadcast,
gosh, that's just terrible.
Every network's going to hire him. If he goes to Penn State, he's going to make $10 million plus. If they say Mike Tomlin's available, you don't think Miami's, the New Orleans, Cincinnati's, all these other teams are going to sit there and say, guy has never had a losing season. We stink, like the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see if we can get him here, and maybe he can work his mojo here and get us to win. Because a lot of teams in the NFL would just like to win right now and possibly get to the playoffs, so they're going to be happy to pick.
Well, let me just say this going out right there. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, I loved Neil O'Donnell as your quarterback.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys,
All right,
Mark?
Mark. Thanks, buddy. Good stuff as always.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, Mark.
Sorry for the phone issue there.
That's the worst part. You know, and he has a landline dedicated to just radio shows.
Was that so? That
and
was
that's
his,
and we've had great success here lately with our phones. So
thanks to Edwards Food Giant, now Co-Community Federal Credit Union for sponsoring Mark.
Thank you.
We're here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. They had Mark Chestnut last night, Justin.
Yeah, they did.
Perform here and had a concert.
I love him. Yeah. I think he's one of the most underrated country artists of all time.
He may be. We talked about him last week, if you remember the jukebox talk we had.
Yeah.
And he's got two of them under his belt.
All right, we've got Darren McFadden coming up. The big win last night for the Razorbacks in Bud Walton Arena.
Yeah,
and,
that was huge.
It's a giant win. Giant win. What we got going over there?
That right there is a bull or a cow. That's a cow.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do with that thing.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. We're going to show you what we're going to do with
Watch it.
Probably just what Terry Bradshaw did with that thing he's got at his ranch.
All right, don't go away. D-Max up and more at 7:30 here on Morning Mayhem, live in Hot Springs.
And on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Mall Mail exit.
This is Sports Center.
A big weekend in football begins tonight in the National Football League as 2 playoff hopefuls will square off on Thursday Night Football. At 7:15 on Prime Video, it's the red-hot 6-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. They'll take on the 7-5 Detroit Lions. Detroit is a 3-point favorite as it sits right now. And as it sits currently, neither of these teams would be in the playoffs. San Francisco controls that number 7 seed in the NFC. They're 9-4. Detroit's 7-5, and as I mentioned before, Dallas is 6-5-1. And it's that time of the year again. It's time for high school football state championships here on 103.7 The Buzz. We'll bring you 5 games this weekend. It'll be 2A, 5A, 6A, and 7A. But first, 8-man football tonight at 7 o'clock right here on 103.7 The Buzz. It'll be Cedar Ridge and Woodlawn for the 8-man football state championship. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A 70% chance of rain, sleet, and snow today, but we will be above freezing. 38 the high in Little Rock. The roads will be wet. They will not get slicked over. Now tonight, there's still a slight chance of a shower with an overnight low of 29. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Let's pack the Jack Stevens Center and celebrate 20 years of the fabulous home court of Little Rock Trojans basketball. Your Trojans take the floor at the Jack Stevens Center on Saturday, December 6th. The Trojans women will take on UCA at 6 p.m. The Trojan men will tip off against Arkansas State at 8. Fill the stands and celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center. Get tickets now. Go to lrtrojans.com. Come out and cheer on your Trojans. Single game and season tickets are available at lrtrojans.com.
This is David BAZZEL for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Did Josh miss another curse word in a movie clip? Let us know at 501-661-1037. Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
All right. That's Justin Moore bringing us back from the break, 7:34. We're at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. We've been coming here for about 8 years, and always great to have the five folks here.
Now, it's not the 91st convention, is it?
91st convention, yeah.
So there's been 91 conventions.
Conventions, yeah.
I just thought Farm Bureau's been around for how many years?
1935, so do the math on that.
No, I won't.
Yeah, it's a great organization. We've got a couple ladies here, Nita Cooper and Sarah Beth Johnson. How are you doing, ladies?
Pretty good.
Hi, ladies.
Now listen, Justin.
Mic right up here on
Justin,
your face.
both these ladies, they own cattle operations, and so I've always said, if you're in the cattle operations, you got to be tough women. You got to be tough women. And and I know we got Darren McFadden here in a second. Raw cow and goat milk. That's what you do?
That's right.
Sarah Beth, that's your deal, huh?
Yep, we got some beef cattle, but we also have a couple dairy cows, dairy goats, sell some raw milk off the farm. I've got some goat milk fudge on its way over here for y'all to taste.
Some goat milk fudge.
Yeah, let me put that in your next song.
No, the birthday cake. I'm just saying, eat the birthday cake fudge. It's awesome.
Raw milk is just the whole milk that has not been pasteurized. It's not been homogenized. It still has full cream on it, so it's got more cream than your whole milk from the store, and it's just not been pasteurized yet.
There you go, Justin.
And that's okay.
Gotcha.
It is. We're a very small operation. We're only milking 2 cows. We take extreme safety procedures, cleaning procedures, make sure everything's safe. I'm feeding it to my 3-year-old daughter.
I got
so
you.
I'm going to make sure that it's
No, of
good
course
and
you do.
safe.
So you're doing the 2 cows, and that's because of all the other things that you do with that milk and that cream with
That's
the fudge
right.
and the
We
cakes
make
and stuff.
fudge.
Okay.
I make goat milk soaps with it.
You do not make goat milk soaps.
I do.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to get that.
I've got those here.
Love goat milk soaps.
You got goat milk soap?
I do.
Goat milk cheese.
I am not a fan of goat milk cheese, so I don't
So she
use my
doesn't do it.
time to make it.
Let's see if, by the way, too, how many, just out of curiosity, how many head of cattle do
She's got 2.
What you said just for the
2 dairy cow.
Do
We're
dairy.
Probably 40-ish head of beef cattle in a couple different herds.
Nita, what about you?
We have at least about 50 head. It
That's the
varies
birthday.
depending
That's
on how many
birthday.
replacement heifers we keep back each year.
Gotcha. Now I've sent D-Mac and I've sent Justin and Josh what we have overlooking us here. It's the Arkansas Beef Council. I don't know. I think it does something, Roger. I see some tubes running into that thing.
Hey, whoa! Are you talking about?
Oh, you milk it. Is that what you do? You milk it? No.
No.
It is showcasing where you can give injections.
Right.
If you've got to give a vaccination,
Oh,
make
okay.
it feel better.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that.
No,
No.
you got to draw blood to check something. It's just
Wow.
showing you the proper
Oh, were you going to do
procedures
that? Okay.
for best care practices for your cattle.
Well, show up. Where's the marks on you, Baz, for best care?
Let's check in with our man D-Mac here real quick.
He's considered the greatest Razorback in history.
Darren McFadden is going to take it all the way.
A two-time Heisman Trophy runner-up.
Got that wood right here.
Arkansas's all-time leading rusher.
Number 5, you better look at him a little closer. He's a football player.
It's DMAC time. Darren McFadden is brought to you by Greg Hatcher and the Hatcher Agency, the home of outrageous service.
Good morning, DMAC.
Can I just say,
Good morning.
Every time his open comes on and it goes, he's considered the greatest football player of all time. Can we just say he is? I mean,
I can change it.
Hey, I appreciate that, Jeff.
It's a fact.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it's a fact. Josh, if we can get Justin's volume up a little bit too, I think if you can do that. DMAC, okay. Listen, we the Razorbacks had a big win last night at Bud Walton, and Ryan Silverfield got a great reception, and I think a lot of fans were disappointed at first, and understandably so. He's not a huge name, and most people consider him the third out of the 3 AAC coaches that were being hired by SEC teams. But what's been your impression of what he's done the first 3 or 4 days now that he's had the job?
I would say bad for me when everything first jumped off, man, and he was announced as the hire. I can say it surprised me because I was looking for us to go out and make a splash hire, something that was equivalent to us going and having a hire in Calipari for basketball. Right. And so when that didn't go, I didn't like I said, for me, I didn't know which route we should go or which way to go or who we were even looking at. I just was expecting some kind of splash hire, and then when we hired Silverfield, I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I didn't think he was splash hire, and then now I see he came in off the back, guns a-blazing, going after the kids in state, and I can almost say I fell in love with him right off the bat, man. I love what he's doing right now. I hope he continues to do that, and I wish him very much success at the University of Arkansas.
Well, we don't know how he did it in flipping those kids. I don't know if he offered them more money or if he just said the right things. But I think all of us on this show and you have been talking about we need to have some Arkansas kids that play a prominent role on the team, like a Grant Morgan, Drew Morgan, those kind of guys. You need to have that on the team, and we seem like we've gotten away from that the last few years. So that's a win that he got. I think it was a smart strategy. Whether those kids turn out to be what we think they can be, I think it was smart to get them. So I think you're right. And, the other thing, Darren, we talked about it. If you will go back and watch that Memphis game, but listen, Memphis was impressive. They were well coached. They played hard. They beat us. And so, if he can get his team, our team to play like, his was at Memphis last year, it would be an improvement of what we've seen the last couple of years.
They played harder than us.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think that's one of the things with our players. I don't think it was the fact that we weren't in games and things. I think that it came down to it. And if you go back and watch film, you'll see a lot of times we had guys that just weren't hustling out there. They weren't finishing plays, and that's something that I hope Coach Silverfield can bring in. Just bring that mentality. So it's just at the end of the day, it's all about a want to and just want to go out there and do it. And I hope that he can just motivate the players to have them to want to be out there and doing it, man, and just make them proud to have that Razorback on their helmet again.
And that's all anybody wants. Listen, you went right into the new coach. I don't think we talked to Darren after the last game, did we?
I guess we just passed over. Yeah.
We just passed over. Yeah, we passed over.
Think about.
Nobody wanted to beat that up. Nobody wanted to beat that up.
Another loss.
Darren, we are at the 91st Farm Bureau Convention. So we don't have as much time as we did yesterday when we brought this up, but I've got to have your opinion, and I'll get it right out as fast as I can. If your coach with the University of Arkansas leaves you, and you're at Mississippi's record, you're 11-1, and you've got that, but he wants to stick around, even though he's already gone to Texas, Darren. Or wherever you don't want him to go, whatever the arch enemy is, but he wants to stay and help you win another game. Do you say, sorry, Coach, kiss my butt and get out of here? Or do you say, no, stick around, Coach, we want you to be here? Like
for me, I would say, I won't say we were similar in situation, but it was pretty similar coming into the Cotton Bowl my junior year. And Coach Nutt was leaving, and then Coach Heron took over. So it was just a coaching change. I think all the players and everything wanted Nutt to be there. And Anyway, long story short, if I was Ole Miss, I would have kept keeping on, man, and let them finish it out and let them ride it out with the guys. I look at it
Thank
for
you.
me,
Thank you.
as a junior coming out, I knew I wasn't going to be a Razorback the next year, but I did not want to play in that Cotton Bowl and leave my guys hanging and everything, man. So I wanted to make sure I was out there fighting with them like I had been doing all year. And I really respect Kiffin for that, because I think that's something that he actually wants to do, is go out there and coach that game. And me, if I was some kind of official at Ole Miss, I would say, hey, let's keep him on. I feel like he could only help, and I don't think it'll do any hurting. I think that would actually be a great thing for him, but, I'm just a outside player looking in pretty much, man.
All right, fair enough.
Of course, that's the example that Darren gave was a one game. If it was a bowl game, I'd have said that there's not a problem. I wouldn't have had a problem if it was a one game bowl game. But having the potential for 3 more weeks, that's where I would have a problem.
That's where you would have that.
I got you.
It's a championship.
Problem, but hold on. But if you played 3 more, that means you're winning, which is the
point. It doesn't.
Yeah, let's still get into it. Not yet with Darren. And the only other part of that, Darren. The only other part of that is if we've got players now, and it hasn't happened as recent, but even y'all as a player might not want to stick around for a bowl game because you don't want to cause an injury to yourself and hurt yourself in the NFL draft. And again, the fans get screwed on something like that.
But it's not a bowl game. It's competing for a championship. There's a difference.
Yeah, we disagree on this.
Yeah, we did.
There, we had a 45-minute discussion about this yesterday. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Hey, before we let you go, we do want to thank Greg Hatcher and the Hatcher Agency and Hatcher Capital Investments for sponsoring this year. So we're here with 2 ladies who own cattle farms. I was going to say, has Darren McFadden done any work, or have you had any cows or cattle in your life?
Never done any work with them. Never had any cattle. I would say maybe the closest thing I've come to a few of them is just visiting friends' farms and things.
Well, who was the receiver, Raj and Justin? Who was the receiver for who caught the end of the half against LSU? Kobe Hamilton. So I don't know if you know. Kobe Hamilton has a big cattle farm. I don't know, ladies. I don't know if you know this or not, but he's a big cattle guy somewhere in Texas, and okay. Yeah, he's doing. I think he's doing very well for himself too. So I just didn't know. Yeah, I know. Listen, you're an outdoorsman, Darren. I just didn't know if you'd done the cattle thing. So.
I hadn't got that far yet.
Well, listen, buddy. Well, thanks so much for jumping on with us. We appreciate it. We'll see what happens. I think we've got you maybe for another week or 2. I don't know, but the good thing is that we can move on, and let's hope that Silverfield does a good job for us. He's our coach now, and we got to hope he's successful.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, Bass. Like I said, he's got me excited, man, these first few days, and like I said, I'm gonna raise it back. I'm gonna support anybody who we bring in, man. I just wish him the best.
Amen. Yeah, good words, Darren. I'm sure that. Listen, I'll guarantee you this: Ryan Silverfield wants Darren McFadden around the campus and around the program as much as possible.
I hope so, because the administration is lacking in some of that.
All right, D-Mac. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, D-Mac.
I appreciate you guys. Have a good one, fellas.
You're the best. We'll take a break, come back, and visit a little bit more with Nita and Sarah Beth. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show.
And we're going to ask Nita and Sarah Beth how they feel about Lane Kiffin, too. We're going to get them where we can.
What time do both of you guys ladies get up every morning?
The best player to ever play at Arkansas just agreed with Josh and I.
He should, and it's his opinion. I didn't say you guys were wrong.
Yeah,
your opinion is different.
You know what? I agree. I disagree with y'all yesterday. I disagree with D-Mac. I disagree with him.
Yeah.
What a player. What a guy.
Yeah,
he is. He really is.
All right, do not go away. We're glad you're with us today. 7:45.
He was a Cowboy.
Live in Hot Springs.
Guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Polywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. And now is also a great time to start planning for your new pool. It's a major investment, and having a pool company that you can trust is a big key. Luxury Pool and Spa owners Jeremy and Shane Lawson build the pool themselves from start to finish. The Lawson family has been doing this for 50 years. They are trained pros who specialize in custom in-ground concrete pools with tanning ledges, grottos, infinity edges, automated pools, and more. It's a remarkable 5 decades of trustworthy pool building. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. Check them out online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you. With state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Madison Buse in England, Matt Cooper in Russellville, or Todd Session in Morrilton today.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask for Chris or Andy. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Well, Bass, game's almost over. I hope you got those bets in on the Oakland Sports app.
You know, Roger, this Oakland Sports betting app might actually make watching games with you bearable.
That's big talk coming from a guy who's about to pick up the tab. But I hear you. With this app, we can bet on all the games this season with so many options.
And after they kick this field goal, it'll be you picking up the tab.
Nah, he's going to miss.
It's good!
That's bad.
Bet all season long with Oakland Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's that special time of year when the joy of the holiday season is all around us. And speaking of joy, remember, a gift card from any Family Market location makes the perfect gift for anyone in your family. And it's just the right size for any stocking stuffer. Amidst all the Christmas carols, eggnog, cookies, and mounds of presents, may your heart be filled with the contentment that the season brings. From Family Market to you and your family, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Chestnuts roasting.
Accountable Roofing and Remodeling presents Bruce James every Tuesday morning this fall on Morning Mayhem. Bruce will break down each game, the opponent, and the Razorback program the only way he knows how, and that's with no punches pulled. Bruce James with David, Roger, and Justin on Morning Mayhem, presented by Accountable Roofing and Remodeling, home of the 10-year leak-free guarantee.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on The Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
Oh, how did that song get back in there?
Because
how
John
did that
said,
song
take
get
it out.
back
He
in
won't
there?
do it. He refuses to do it. Well, let me tell you something. Right? Did you hear that guy that was on there just then? What does Dan Hampton and myself not have in common this year? Or next year in 2026.
A lack of electrolytes because
no,
you're not going to be the World Shortest
He
Parade.
will be at the World Shortest Parade. I will not be participating. I was so blessed to be a part of it and so thankful to do that. But let me tell you this. My wife ordered another 4 cases of that electrolyte stuff for me. Since I wash it all out with water, I drink one every day now.
We got just a couple of minutes left. I want to make sure. And we've got Nina Cooper and Sarah Beth Johnson. They are part of the Arkansas Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Committee, and we were just talking about, and we've got, by the way, Morning Mayhem is fully assembled.
Mm-hmm.
Roger and I are here in Hot Springs at the convention. Justin Moore is out at Poen. Josh Neighbors is back in the studio. Give me the name of your cattle farm. We'll start with Sarah Beth.
Mine is Flying Pig Cattle Co.
Flying Pig Cattle Co. Okay, I like it. What about yours, Nita?
Not near as exciting.
Okay.
With a nod to the grandpas, PJC.
PJC. And how long have you had these?
It's in my husband's family. We're 6 generations.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's truly as a nod to the grandpas.
What would be a thought of a ballpark year you think the farm would have started if it goes back six
Oh,
generations?
wow. It's well over 100 years.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all have like the Yellowstone? You have a cool like logo with a big yellow letter out there when you're walking out?
Not over the driveway all dramatic like that.
No.
You don't always want people to know where you live.
Yeah.
But y'all live an exciting life from what we see on Yellowstone and all that. It's such a luxurious lifestyle. I mean, you're up every day. You're wearing pearls and makeup and all this kind of stuff every day.
Okay,
you
the
have
cows
maids
do not care.
They don't
They
care.
do not care.
Now, Justin, we did try. Now, because
it's great.
You were talking about all the different
goat milk,
fudge, goat milk soap.
So I'm gonna just tell you, it is strong.
It is very sweet.
It's so sweet. Oh my
Very
goodness.
sweet.
There's,
y'all tried it?
Yeah, they got some here.
Can you not hear
That's the birthday cake.
It's probably, I should have warned y'all. It's kind of early in the morning.
No, it's quite
Not
all
for
right.
us.
But it is hurting my teeth.
It is sweet. It is so sweet. Did you sell this, Sarah Beth? You do sell it?
I do.
Okay. Well, look at wow. We've
I got websites. I got Facebook.
Oh my God, that's good.
Hey, she's got a booth right over there.
I do have a booth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you
What's your website to get some of that stuff?
FlyingPigCattleCo.com.
So you ladies are here as part of the leadership. What is?
Yeah.
I mean, is it you guys come together? The ladies come together every year to say, "Hey, this is what we're dealing with."
The Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Program, it's a program in every county in the state.
Right.
And we focus on advocacy, of course, agriculture. We want folks to know what we do. We focus on education and leadership development for our farm women. And it's great. I mean, we have a saying, if you eat, you're involved in agriculture.
Fantastic.
So we definitely want you to know about it.
What is this term called? Is it what have I been hearing? Lady boss, boss lady. What have I been hearing here lately?
I don't know. Girl boss.
Girl boss. Y'all are girl bosses. You're girl bosses.
Well,
that's a good thing.
Hey, think about this, Josh and Justin. There are 42,000 farms statewide. 97% of Arkansas farms are family-owned, too.
That's right.
And we got through, Justin, you weren't on with us, but we heard some really disturbing news that Arkansas is the number one state in America at suicides by farmers right now. They've had I think 5 or 6 in the last whatever. It's a horrible thing. And it really is. And it's tough being a farmer, right? I mean,
It is.
Especially row crop farmers too.
Row crop farmers have had it tough this year, and that doesn't impact me directly. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. But when your livelihood is dependent on market prices that you have no control over, imagine feeling that out of control of your financial stability for your family.
It's scary.
It's just an unbelievable amount of stress.
And
Farm Bureau and other groups have been great about trying to support our producers, but it is just a tremendous amount of stress.
Yeah, the stress that is caused by man who are setting out rules and regulations and all that, and then the natural worries and all that. So
Now,
and weather.
And the weather.
Yeah, true.
Nita, your farm is up outside of Harrison, is that right?
That's right, Boone County.
Boone County. And what about yours, Sarah
We're
Beth?
in Hickory Plains, so right between Cabot, Desark, and BB.
Do you guys have a particular call in how you call your cattle up? Could you verbalize that?
You don't want me to do it on a microphone?
Yes, we do. We would love for you, Sarah Beth. We would love for you to
Let
do
me
that.
rephrase that. I don't want to.
Okay, all right. I think our listeners probably would enjoy it, getting to hear.
Just imagine like the woo you let out when your team
Woo
gets
Pixui?
the touchdown.
Okay.
I just do that in the pasture.
You do a woo.
I do a woo.
Is it like a long?
It's drawn out. It's dramatic.
I like it.
Well, I had to educate my good friend here with the old song about, I think it was Eddie Arnold, the cattle call song. She understands.
Do it, Roger.
It's like a yodel.
Do it.
Look at that. Right. That's accurate.
Wow.
That's
pretty awesome.
Listen, Justin, would you like to follow that up?
How could I follow that?
Come on, Justin.
That was fantastic.
It was fantastic. What do you need? Do you have a
stand up, Justin?
More like Sarah Beth, and it's very different because I do help my husband. They know his voice. They know my voice, but it's just a different pitch.
I will say our biggest cattle call is cracking open the door
The
of the shipping
feed
container,
bucket,
which
yep.
is where
They
we
hear
keep our
that?
feed.
Yeah. Oh, they know.
hear that metal.
Sure.
Wow, they
handle
come
drop,
running.
They come.
It's Pavlov's dog. I mean,
know.
it's just that's how you do it. Yeah.
Justin, you were saying?
Yeah, I was just. You said your team. What? You're not a Razorback fan?
Oh, I mean, just like anybody listening, I don't have time to watch football, but if I'm going to cheer on somebody, it's going to be the Razorbacks.
Atta girl.
So I have no option.
Big win last night for the Razorbacks in Bud Walton, so that's positive. Well, ladies, thanks so much for what you do.
Yes.
Leadership, both of you are the two top leaders for the women's organization here, and I know you guys have another meeting today. So, and much respect for that you run farms. And,
Thank you.
I know it's not easy; it's a lot of hard work. But
Yes.
I'm sure you both are super successful. Yeah, and
Thank you both.
If people want to try the goat,
it is Flying Pig Cattle Company, CattleCo.com.
Yeah, that's Sarah Beth Nita. Do you have a website you want to throw out?
We do not have a website. I'm kind of like Sarah Beth.
Let's do the cattle call again.
You go ahead.
Listen,
You got to get that high
Oh,
pitch.
yeah. Absolutely. Come on.
No, I'm done.
Is he not going to do it?
We'll be quiet one time.
No, she's not.
Please.
She's not. Hey, she's smart. She's no dummy.
I'll give out your website again.
All right, do not go away. 8 o'clock here at the Farm Bureau State Convention.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Evanescence. 2026 North American Tour. One night only. Simmons Bank Arena. Saturday, July 11th. Evanescence with Spirit Box. Special guest, Nova Twins. Tickets on sale Friday, December 5th at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. Evanescence with Spirit Box and Nova Twins live.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
We hope you and your family have a happy and safe holiday season. KABZ FM, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Emergency repairs at the Dardanelle Lock and Dam are complete. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Little Rock District spent nearly 2 weeks working on it after a barge hit a gate. The lock had to be closed while crews assessed the damage and rushed to fix it. Navigation on the McClellan-Kerr Arkansas River system is now fully restored. UAMS is partnering with Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and the response is already exceeding expectations. UAMS spent 2 years working on plans for the partnership and officially put it to action in August. Since then, they've enrolled almost every baby born there, along with any siblings they have. The Imagination Library delivers one free book per month from the time a child is born until age 5. And this is important because nurses say that age range is critical for building literacy skills. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Catch the buzz on all our social media platforms presented by Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa. Online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain is likely today. Sleet and snow are possible here in central Arkansas, but here's the good news. It'll be above freezing all day long, so nothing will be sticking to the roads, but the roads will be wet. It's a 70% chance of precipitation, and it will have a high temperature today of 38 degrees. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Tune in every Friday morning to hear Danny West from hogsports.com on Morning Mayhem. Brought to you by HJ Trailer Sales. They've got truck beds and utility trailers for every type of job and a service facility for maintenance and repair. Local folks with great products. Visit them online at hjtrailersales.com or in person at 808 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
It's the holiday season, which means plenty of time is spent with the family, which is great, but it also means plenty of time traveling. You're sitting on planes, trains, automobiles, and airports, and everywhere in between. And you combine that with the cold weather, guess what? That makes for more of that achy joint pain that you get in your knees, your back, your hips. Let QC Kinetics help you with that. QC Kinetics here in Little Rock believes relief doesn't have to come from surgery or pain pills. They use your body's natural healing abilities to get the job done. QC Kinetics delivers long-term relief, finally, to make this new year a special one. So schedule your free consultation today. It's a great time to do it, and you can make sure you're enjoying that time with the family and not worrying about that achy joint pain that's kept you down. You can use your HSA and FSA for treatment. Call 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. Call QC Kinetics today.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. The Christmas season is upon us, and boy, has it been a year. I think we all could use a little peace of mind and some relaxation. Well, we have the special for you. This gift is so good, it's a 2-hour package for $125. That's it. You can get it for yourself, your husband, your wife, your dog sitter, your in-laws, your boss. Your boss can get it for everybody else. Go to avabelladayspa.com to find out more.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall Pre-Emergent Treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8968. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8968. That's 800-575-8968. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds, we'll get started with Ryan Silverfield's first press conference. We'll bring it to you and discuss. Also, we got the big Arkansas-Louisville game to discuss. We'll break that down for you. And Richard Davenport. It was National Signing Day. We've got a full recap from RD. Plus, Brian Edwards, VegasInsider.com, has some picks. All that and much more coming up Thursday on Out of Bounds.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oakland Hot Springs studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
They fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
It's 8:06 on Thursday, December 4th. Wow. We are here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. Been doing this since 1935. I mentioned 42,000 farm families here, or farms in the state of Arkansas, 97% owned by families. A couple things before we get to some more guests. We got Justin Moore out at Pullen, Josh Neighbors back in the studio. Roger and I are here. Tomorrow we'll be at the Hot Springs Country Club for Camel's Kids charity golf fundraiser. So everybody, Steve Qualls, they're doing great things for kids here. And
He's doing a great job. And he also is where you can get your Morning Mayhem gear for Christmas.
Exactly right. You'll be at Mainline Sports Bar tonight doing trivia. We'll spend the night at Oaklawn and then go over and always excited, Justin, when we get to spend the night at Oaklawn with those big TVs.
Oh, huge
big
TV.
65-inch TVs in the room.
Complimentary slippers. Are you kidding me? I'm all about it.
Also, last night, big win for the Razorbacks, 89-80 over Louisville. I threw out a stat, Justin, earlier that I saw. I think it came from hogstats.com that he said, since Bud Walton has been open, we have only had 11 top 25 matchups, which is almost hard for me to believe. Where both teams, including the Razorbacks, are ranked in the top 25, but I'll confirm that here shortly. That's what he tweeted out last night. So, but a major win that we'll look back on later in the season and think that will be a positive win for sure, since Louisville is ranked number 6. Also, UCA just demolished UALR last night, 85-47. But half of Darrell Walker's team cannot play because they're injured. Also, we just hated to lose Nate Allen yesterday, who was a legendary sports reporter, been around since the 1970s. He was there when I was there. Super nice guy, sort of a shy kind of guy, but he no telling how many words of Razorback sports he has written about in his 52 years as a reporter and writer for the Democrat Gazette. Don't forget also, too, Roger, Saturday night the Razorbacks play Fresno State at Simmons Bank Arena. There are tickets left. We should need to give away some today. We have to do some match game.
Okay.
Or Factor Crap. Yeah, we'll do one of those two. And also, too, don't forget, Saturday night after the Razorbacks play, ULR is celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center. So you got Little Rock men versus Arkansas State at 8, and UCA versus ULR women at 6. So you got that going on. And then one more thing, Roger. Tonight, 8-man football state championship. You've got Cedar Ridge versus Woodlawn, 7 p.m. Justin, have you ever seen any 8-man football before? Have you watched that at all?
I haven't.
Yeah, we haven't either. We were talking about it yesterday. It's 3 offensive linemen, and then what do we say? The rest are skill position players after that. So
ain't it mostly passing?
I would think so, but I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Josh, you're calling the game tonight. Have you seen any numbers on that?
I would have to double check. I think there's a variety of ways to the teams go about it. Like one of the teams, I think Woodlawn tonight's a big team, so they can still kind of rely on the size to push it. But I do think it is a lot of spacing the ball out and getting guys in the open field. So I'd assume it's more passing for the most part.
So you've got 8-man tonight, and you got 2 games tomorrow. You got 2 games Saturday.
I'm sorry, Baz.
Sorry,
is that mostly like smaller schools?
Yeah.
That do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just don't have the numbers. So, yeah, Cedar Ridge versus Woodlawn tonight at 7. Then you've got some others. We'll mention some of those games. Then you got 4 conference championship games in college tomorrow. So you got 4. That's going to be pretty cool to have football on for all day basically. And you got a bunch of them on Saturday, and of course you got NFL. The other thing I mentioned, the new coach for the Razorbacks is going to finally be introduced today at 1 o'clock. Little anticlimactic, if you will, but that's okay.
Oh, is that one? Okay.
Yes,
He's done our show and the Jim Rome show before he was introduced as coach.
I know. It's different, so whatever. Yeah. And plus, too, Justin, I was critical. They're only streaming it on Hogs Plus, which I just don't think that's.
We did confirm that.
It's not going to be on TV?
Yeah. Well,
everybody's saying
Channel 7 can film it live if they want to.
Well, from what I understand, it's going to be on 7 and 4.
No, listen, but I'm saying that if somebody doesn't have 7 and 4, if you live outside, you would be nice to be able to stream it easily on Facebook. All you got to do is like Touchdown Club. We easily stream if somebody.
And they're not allowed to do that?
Well, I'm just saying I don't see. It doesn't say that in other words, University of Arkansas football program has a YouTube channel.
Right.
They have a Facebook page.
100%.
It should be streaming. Yeah, it should be streaming everywhere. That's what I was, make it easy for people to have access.
If they have those pages, why wouldn't they utilize?
Because they're trying to drive people to Hogs Plus.
Yeah,
that's what they're trying to do.
This is a little bit more than that. You're introducing a new head football coach.
I know.
But you know what? If they're trying to draw people to Hogs Plus.
Yes.
Screw that.
Well, that's what
don't use this to do it.
Listen, don't get me wrong. It's anticlimactic. It's already a done deal. We've already seen him do everything he wants. So we're not going to watch it. Now, I don't want to go, but guys, you don't care. Why is he just going to Hogs Plus? And this is why I say those that are connected with Hogs Plus, and that's Bo.
Well, they are. They're paid by the university.
Okay, guess what? That's state-run radio.
Well, it is.
And because of that, when I get people that go, Roger, they're critical of. No, they're not. They're not. And that's okay as long as you know that going in, and you're not going to get that. No one's going to tell you that Jeff Long did what he did.
Well, and Arkansas is not the only one who has this.
No.
Wait.
But to your point, this is a statewide deal.
Is they the university?
Yeah,
when you say they're trying to drive people to Hogs Plus.
Yeah. In other words, it's a way to get people.
Well, look, I like Bo. He and I are friends.
Yeah, too.
But that's crap. I mean,
well, this is not what you use. This is not the event to do it. This should be consumed by as many people as possible.
You're absolutely right. Listen, if you want to do something 100%. Special, if you want to do something with his wife, and you want to do something,
they will.
They already have too. Yeah. This is the one event that should be on the Facebook or the YouTube or whatever, and you need to put it on because there's people in the farming community that don't do streaming, and they have 4, 7, and 11.
Exactly.
So they need to see it too.
Great point.
Great point. It may be that will show up because but this is all they've said. Streaming for free live, and it's for free, but it just makes it a little bit more difficult to do that.
That's right. But listen, who did they come to the first day? They came to David BAZZEL, who was shaking things up like he did this table just a second ago with his shaky leg when they first got the coach
smart.
on your show.
They came on our show, and they came on Bo's show. That was smart to do that the first day. If they're not going to have a press conference, to go to the two shows that have the largest audiences. So I do want to introduce Dan Wright and Jared Yates, who are here with us. And Dan is a poultry farmer, raises hay outside of Waldron in Scott County. Jared is executive director, vice president rather, Farm Bureau, and we remember him last year. You were a what is the name of the team? What is the Curly Wolves?
Curly Wolves.
Yeah, Prescott Curly Wolves. Remember you, and then you were in studio not long ago. And but we haven't had Dan on before. How are you doing, Dan? Good morning.
I'm doing good.
Just off a knee replacement, huh?
Just had a knee replacement about a month ago.
Now where's Scott County and Waldron at? Where is that?
Scott County is south of Fort Smith, about an hour. We're right there along the Oklahoma border.
Okay, you're a poultry farmer, and so how many head?
Chicken,
chicken.
How many head of chicken?
How many chickens I have?
Yeah. How many chickens you got?
About 200,000.
Yeah, but you know what? That may be a low number compared to, when it comes to cattle, if you were to translate that into cattle, how big a cattle farm is that?
If you was cattle, you'd be a mogul.
So how big is a farm is that for poultry?
That's about 4 chicken houses.
Okay,
and that's about a lower to mid range.
Okay, it's mid range. Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
we love Fort Smith. We love that area. I was telling Brian about it earlier. We've been able to go up there and hang out at Fort Smith around the border and all that with what Fort Smith is doing with the history that it has, and it's just not been given its due yet.
Fort Smith is growing.
Fantastic.
It is growing by leaps and bounds.
It is.
How long have you been in the poultry business?
35 years.
Wow, my goodness.
All right, how do you get the double egg? How do you get the double yolk? What are they doing?
We don't keep our chickens long enough to find out.
You don't. You do.
We
you're
do
not
meat
doing
birds.
the egg. Okay,
they do meat birds, Roger. Come on, man. Meat birds.
Guess what? Big fan of meat birds.
Did you just say meat
when you
birds?
Go to McDonald's,
yes, meat birds. Yes.
Those fast foods.
Yeah.
That's what you're eating.
That's a meat. I'm not eating the eggs. I'm eating the
meat.
meat. It's the meat. You're just doing that. So you got to keep it going.
Yeah, how different is that raising a meat bird versus the
meat head?
If you're doing a meat bird, you're going about 8 weeks. Every flock. You get a new flock every 8 weeks.
Okay.
If you're doing laying eggs, you keep them for a whole year.
Okay,
how are you fattening those rascals up? I mean, there's some big old chickens out there.
Do you,
You put them in the gym and they pump iron.
Is that what it is? Is it cardio?
Cardio.
Okay.
Do you ever grow attached to them? You don't even let yourself grow attached to them, do you?
No, I mean, 2 months, they're gone. You don't even name them anymore.
But you used to.
Used to.
Give me a couple of names of those chickens.
Flock 2, Flock 3, Flock 4.
Flock that.
Is the poultry business for you gotten a lot tougher over the last, say, 5 or 10 years, or is it about the same?
It's gotten a little tougher. The competition's got tougher. When I got in, there was a multitude. I mean, we would have 20 farms going a week.
Yeah.
Now we got 8.
Gotcha.
And so the competition's a lot tougher. The money's a lot tighter.
We were saying earlier, Jared, we were talking about it was I guess it was Mike Freese who told us about that. Arkansas is the #1 state in America for farmers committing suicide right now. That's a terrible stat to throw out there, but it's a fact. That's a sad deal. Yeah. And those are row crop farmers. He was, I think, more people. Yeah. And I know you guys have to feel for, because obviously you're a farmer and you're involved with Farm Bureau. That's got to be hurtful to hear and tough to hear.
It is very tough to hear. It's farming is also a very isolated profession. You're out there on the tractor or on the farm by yourself and, alone with your thoughts. And a lot of, farmers are prideful and seeking help or seeking assistance is a rare thing.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys and gals don't do that.
Well, I know the ladies were talking. I can't remember if the ladies or somebody else was talking about there's actually meetings here during this convention about mental health.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the thing you would never talk about. Nobody would ever bring that up before.
Whoever knew?
Yeah,
we didn't know.
Well, and plus you didn't want to admit. A lot of times, especially if you're a man, you don't want to admit you've got mental stress But you got the pressure of trying to make a farm succeed that you've had, and the numbers are.
When you think about it, you're multi-generational.
Yeah.
If you're on a farm for 4 to 5 generations,
yeah,
you're the one that's going to lose it.
That's what I said earlier.
And it eats at you.
You bet it does, because that's what you know. And the stress, again, the stress is twofold. It's the weather and nature and all of that you can't control, and it's the man-made issues that you have with all the rules and regulations and everything else.
We have a prime example of that right now.
Yeah.
We have a situation in northwest Arkansas and northeast Oklahoma with the Illinois River watershed. The companies come in, decided not to renew contracts. We've got some farms that are $4 million in debt.
Well.
And they may have 2-3 more flocks.
We've been trying to encourage Justin Moore to go the farmer. He's got about 5,000 or 10,000 acres out there at Poen that he oversees.
Yeah, and he's got a new album out called "Fuck You."
No, he does not.
It's much respect for farmers.
Well, we do. Yeah. How because whenever you take that pig trail or before that, and now you go up there, used to be that you'd see chicken houses. All on the highway. Maybe you still do on 7 as well. How much have we lost some or gained chicken farmers or whatever, ranchers?
What has happened is the 2-house chicken farms are about gone. You would get somebody who they wanted to use the fertilizer for their fields. They'd build 2 chicken houses.
So that's what they would use it for.
That's what they do.
And keep the eggs for themselves.
And keeps their wife from going to Walmart and working.
Okay.
That's what I did starting off. But now they're coming to 4, 8, 10-house farms.
Okay.
They're consolidating and getting bigger.
I did want to mention Carlton Wing, who is the new executive director at Arkansas PBS, wanted to remind us, we had him on at 6:30 talking about, not him, but we had with Seth Summerside talking about Harvest for Hope that's going to be held December 6th, and that's a mental health thing too.
That's correct.
It's going to be music from 2 o'clock, 2:30 the rest of the day. It's got Matt Estelle and others.
That's right.
And you don't have to pay anything. You've already got it underwritten. But that's also, and I think Arkansas PBS, AETN, is also going to be covering that as well. That's right. So that's going to be a cool thing. Yeah. And so, listen, I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Our families got to stick together. You got to stick together. Yeah, listen to that. Look at that last
triple
name.
nickel.
So that's a great name. I like triple nickel.
Boisterous music.
Yeah, boisterous. BOYSTRUS.
Yeah. 3 times the ladies. Now triple nickel is
Rick Crawford, the congressman.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah,
very good.
And I tell you, Justin, that Matt Stell, he was over at John Daly's tournament a few months back, and he's a tall drink of water, man. I think he played ball somewhere.
Yeah,
like 6'6".
Every time I'm around him, like he keeps standing up. Like it never stops. Like
amazing.
Yeah, I think he played. I think he played college basketball.
He had to. I think he did too. I think he did.
And I think he's a really good golfer.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably is. Now, I'm not sure. I'm trying to get confirmation on it right now. If joining them will be a new country band called Meatbird. I don't know. We're trying to get Meatbird. See if we can get Meatbird. Or, as we like to call him now, hashtag MeatBaz.
Dan, how much longer are you going to do it? You got somebody in the family's going to take over the farm?
No, the kids don't want to do chickens.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they've kind of gone doing their own thing.
Does that make you sad?
It does. I'm 4 generations in, and I may be the last one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess.
So do you guys like form relationships with like Tyson and those type of? Is that where you guys sell?
Yeah. I was with Tyson for about 33 years, and we wanted to change, so we broke off to a smaller company. And but yeah, we get relationships with them, and and they're good relationships.
I wonder how much that's happening. I wonder how much, guys, that's happening where you've got. It's tough to be. Listen, it's a tough life, and that you have generations of farmers that maybe the kids today, they don't want to do it. Dad, Grandpa, we don't want to do it. Where you're having that, it's probably happening. Jared, probably a lot.
That's happening a lot.
Well, they tried to screw us up with some of that AI meat. We don't need AI meat.
My kids saw the struggles that we went through, and they don't want to do that. I mean, they saw that our work day was 24 hours.
Of course.
Yeah. And they want an 8-hour day.
Is there nothing technology-wise that's changed a lot since
yeah.
you started to where your kids would go, well, Dad, we don't have to do it the way you did it because we've got this.
It's gotten a lot better. Technology, I can control my chicken house from right here.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
On my cell
There's
phone.
that.
Could do that back in the day.
You do your house and everything.
There's
Absolutely.
that. But you still got to be present.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case that don't work. And you know technology don't work sometimes.
Right on.
Now, Jared, I know that you spent time in D.C. Can the government help? I know they're trying. I know you've got some guys from Arkansas that are really in your corner, but how's that working nationwide?
I mean, and nationwide, it's tough because rural America is losing population.
Right.
They're moving to the city.
Right.
Which means your representation in rural America, where country or farming lives.
Yeah.
You're losing representation. So from a national perspective, you've got a lot more people that represent the city of New York than you do rural states.
Yeah.
And so Congress, understanding the challenges that farmers face, is becoming a bigger and bigger challenge because these people don't, we take it for granted. We drive by agriculture every day going to work, and these folks in New York, Chicago, L.A., they do not. Their interaction with food is at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They don't see food and out in the countryside, so it is becoming a.
But we take advantage of that too. We don't know that as an inside dog like I am. I mean, I see the cornfields when you go down south. I see all that going on. I see them out there burning their crops or burning the fields when they have to, or whatever the term is. I'm sorry, I'm not smart enough to know all that. And then the chicken houses and all that. But to know the stress that you go on, we hear about it on the news maybe with a percentage of this and that, and it does kick us, and Justin may have written a song, there's been country songs about how, the old Paul Harvey deal, we talk about a farmer, you think a farmer, you just do, but we've got all that rice down here that we have, everybody should eat a bag of rice every week for dinner. One bag of rice for dinner.
Just buy it and cook it and throw it away if you don't want to eat it.
You know what, listen, but it's good.
Buy rice.
Buy rice and the chicken and all that. And then for your chicken houses with the feed, the way things were, not to get too political, but back a couple of administrations ago with the price of fuel costing more money. So then the feed goes up, then the chicken goes up, and so does the steak and all that. And that drives you out of there too. That's another man-made problem that you have.
Who has the tougher job? Which farmer is the tougher deal? Raising pigs or raising chickens? Are they equal?
Chickens.
Chickens is tougher?
It's a tougher job.
Okay.
Meat birds.
Did you really think I was going pigs?
For all those hog farmers out there, I'm going to go hog.
That's good. That's wondered. Wow. Anything before we let you go, James, you want to get out? Or Dan, either one you want to say? Anything before we let you go?
I just want to, encourage folks to remember their farmers. If there's a farmer's market in your area, support those folks.
Yeah.
Pay attention to where your food comes from. Yeah. Have an appreciation for that. Farming's not easy. It's a tough job, and we're losing farmers. And so that's going to have an impact when the grocery store shelves are not as full as they are today. So be mindful where your food comes from. Buy local.
Well, when this country was great, we were singing the Green Acres.
That's right. Listen, they went from New York to
darn right they did.
That's Jared Yates and Dan Wright.
Thanks,
good luck with your knee recovery.
Thank you.
And what a great tribute that you continued all these years, 35 years of your family tradition. And hate to hear that may not be continue. Maybe something will change. You never know. Maybe
you never know.
Never know.
Going with what Jared said, the world's looking for heroes.
Yeah.
Farmers are one of our heroes.
Yeah.
They are.
Because we're out there day and night trying to get you food.
Yeah, I can't listen. We got to get Justin. To start farming out there at Moore Mountain.
I don't know why you. I mean, Justin, why are you protecting that land? Is that a habitat for hunting? Is that are you making it a refuge for that? I mean,
I don't have enough land.
Let me tell you something. That bottomland from
It's 5,000 acres. That's not enough?
pouring mountain bottomland.
Yeah.
Deer farming's farming.
Yeah,
too.
that's pretty accurate.
Deer farming is farming.
Deer farming. It's harvesting.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you both.
Thank y'all,
for
fellas.
stopping by.
Thank you for what you do.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and we'll hear from Melinda Mayo at some point, and we'll also check our messages, 661-1037. Sorry we hadn't had a chance to get to all of our
we're trying, Dave.
all of our messages. We got a ton of them during the show. Main thing, hey, big win last night by the Razorbacks. Needed that one. Good job, Cal. And also,
absolutely good job.
Also, too, the new Hog will be introduced officially today at 1 o'clock.
I've already met him.
Yes, we've already got to know him.
Yeah.
We already know you.
We already know you, Coach.
No, I have not.
It's a Jack Allen told me that they have not been told they can't carry it, so it'll be at least on Channel 7 for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think mostly Channel 7, Channel 4 will carry it, 11 maybe too. It just shows you the power of Razorback sports when you have a new head coach like that. That's going to happen. So, all right, we'll let Justin Moore take us to break. Small Town USA, 827.
Bud Cummins is listening.
I know, that's all right. Shut up, Bud.
Yeah, Bud.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Little Hank Jr. and a six-pack of light, an old dirt road, and I'll be just fine.
The Knights of Columbus, fraternal organization of Catholic men, who remind you to remember Christ and Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Knights of Columbus.
This is SportsCenter.
The Arkansas Razorbacks helped the SEC rally and beat the ACC in the 2025 ACC SEC Challenge. The Hogs beat the number 6 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, 89-80 last night, handing Louisville their first loss of the season. The Hogs shot 42% from the floor, 33% from beyond the arc, and 77% from the line. They also out-rebounded Louisville by 10. Trevin Brazil led the way. He had 21 points and 5 boards to go along with 2 steals as well. The fantastic freshman Mikael Brown Jr. scored 22 points for Louisville. Arkansas is now 6-2 overall. They're 6-0 at Bud Walton Arena. And it was one-way traffic last night between Central Arkansas and Little Rock. 85-47. The Bears take down the Trojans in Conway. 19 points, 4 steals, and 3 assists for UCA's Cameron Hunter. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A 70% chance of rain, sleet, and snow today, but we will be above freezing. 38 the high in Little Rock. The roads will be wet. They will not get slicked over. Now tonight, there's still a slight chance of a shower with an overnight low of 29. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Register now for the 2025 Bud Light SEC Pick'em Challenge for your chance to win a 50-inch TV. Make sure to submit your picks each week so you can have the most points at the end of the season. Whoever has the most points will be the 2025 Bud Light SEC Pick'em Challenge winner and receive the 50-inch TV. Register online at 1037thebuzz.com. Only on your fun and game station, 1037 The Buzz.
I'm Kyler Sanson. Me being in the construction industry and having 2 young kids at home, health insurance is vital. I got a call saying that my plan was going to be canceled at the end of April. Got on the phone with Farm Bureau and I got in touch with an agent. It took me about 30 minutes, and then about 3 days later, I was approved. So with Farm Bureau Health Plans of Arkansas, I'm saving close to $300 a month. You cannot find this plan anywhere else. Get after it and get it.
Farm Bureau Health Plans of Arkansas. Trusted coverage, personalized plans, affordable premiums. Learn more at arfbhealthplans.com.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen, founded over a decade ago by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. They lease and sell trucks, trash carts, roll-off dumpsters, and street sweepers. Proud to be Arkansas's only authorized dealer for New Way refuse trucks and Timco street sweepers. Your authorized dealer for Galfab roll-off and hook lift trucks. You can get parts and service for all makes and models with technicians traveling the state to take care of you.
AME, it's the service after the sale.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Officer, can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
No, Mr. Belafonte, it's Mayo. Mayo, Merlin Mayo. She's Arkansas's TV sweetheart, and she's joining the guys from Morning Mayhem. Melinda Mayo on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Sanders Ground Essentials, where great lawns start today. On the web at sandersground.com.
Good morning, Melinda.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. I've been enjoying this conversation today, and I have to say I'm very proud of my farming family. That's the Whitaker family down in McGee that are farming and fighting this battle with a lot of other farmers. They're kind of on the forefront of these talks you're having today. And, in fact, the governor lady, as you guys like to call her, Sarah Sanders, recently went to their farm and visited and talked to them about what the state can do to help out.
Yeah, much respect for all these families doing the farming deal. It's not easy.
Much more today than I had.
Yeah, sure enough. Big win last night by the Razorbacks. Really needed that. I think the whole athletic department needed it after the last few weeks with football, Melinda. And nice win, and now the Hogs will play at Simmons Bank Arena versus Fresno State on Saturday. We've got tickets to give away for that. After we get through with Melinda, we'll do a little match game to give away some tickets. But that was a big win last night.
That was a big one. We needed that one for sure, and that was a really good team we beat. I mean, they're going to be in it at the end of March Madness probably. So, but, I think they showed you live by the three, you die by the three.
Oh, my
so
gosh,
they always kind of
depend.
Yeah, it was bad. And I didn't catch the beginning. I caught the second half, and they just kept trying to throw up those threes, and when they're not hitting, they're just not hitting. So they can't be all you do. And I like, Calipari's lately saying no hero shots. We're not doing the hero shots. We're gonna work it inside. So it was good to see Acuff and Brazil have good games. Those leaders that we expect. So yeah, I think it'll be a good time this Saturday here in Little Rock, in North Little Rock.
Yeah, by the way, Louisville was 8 of 37 on three-point attempts. 8 of 37.
Oh, wow.
And Brazil, what did he have? He had 17 of his 21 he had in the first half. So he was
a little scared with him.
Yeah, he turned that ankle.
I think he had 20 in the first half.
Oh, is it? Did he? Okay, maybe only scored 1 point in the second half. Is that it?
I could be wrong.
I may be wrong too. I know he had 21 total. But yeah, he's 3 of 4 on 4-point shooting, and you saw Acuff just continue. Listen, that dude, when he gets the ball, he's going to go to the basket. Great pass last night too. Maybe maybe the pass of the year so far, where he's going to the baseline and he finds, I forget who he found for the three. I don't know if it was Wagner or whatever, but yeah, there were some great plays last night. That block too by Brazil. You guys see that one?
Yeah.
The guy for the
There's some of that going on all night last night, and they won the game. It was never in doubt. Although, as a Hog fan, we got a little scary when they got it under double digits again. But
Melinda, what did you think of? What have you thought of Ryan's?
It was a big win.
It was a very big win. It sure was. Needed that one. What do you think of Ryan Silverfield so far the last 3 or 4 days?
Well, I just don't know a whole lot about him, but I think I'm ready to give him the benefit of the doubt going in. I kind of warmed up to Golish, and I got to admit I kind of jumped on the Trey Shapp bandwagon and put it out there that apparently a deal was done. I don't think the newsroom wanted to sign off on that until they called you, David, to confirm that this was a legitimate story. I'm like, okay, great, call David. That's okay, I get it. But, I think with him, thinking about him and now Silverfield, I think at some point we've got to make the switch to the younger new school coaches who have coached in this new world that we're in now, who maybe understand NIL and transfer portal a little bit better. I know he wasn't our first choice, but I'm willing to give him a shot, and And I think it's time to kind of turn the page to these coaches who maybe know this system a little better.
I do like that one of the things, I know, Justin, you sort of been diving into some of his past and looking at different things. And, Roger, one of the things that I like is that the kid, when he was young, he played at a great high school program in Florida, one of the best in the country. Then he comes out and he goes to college and he doesn't play ball, but at age 20, he's a full-time coach at age 20, and he's going to college. So he's done nothing but coach all his life. That's what he's done. He's been self-made. So I do give him credit for that. So I do also hope that he can get the job done, because you got to respect the guy who's doing it without an advantage and just it's been doing it for a long time. So
totally.
We'll believe hopefully that he'll get it done. Let's see here. Presser. No, I don't know what's that say. I can't read it.
It's you can't.
I can't.
Melinda, do you know if the press conference is going to be on your station?
I understand that it is going to be live starting at 1 o'clock. So we'll be live coming out of our studio. We'll pitch it up to Sully and also Jack, who's up there. So we've got our two sports guys up there just to show you how big of a story this is.
Well,
so we'll be on up.
It is a big story.
At 1 o'clock.
It's the biggest story in the state, other than the lady governor.
Channel 7 has done that every head coach. I've done that for 30 years.
Everybody should. Well, listen, it was the top fold, top headline, whatever it was.
Yeah,
because it's a major deal here. So, but we're just glad, and we just had some snap judgment at Hogue Sports at first.
Well, no, it's just I still would like for him to just put it everywhere.
No, we completely agree, but I've got to do better.
What about now? Are we going to have Wintery Mix today? What is that right?
Oh, I tell you, welcome to another gray, cold, kind of wintry, mixy day across Arkansas. Absolutely.
Like
so we've already had some snow up in North Arkansas this morning.
Wow.
Yes.
I did not even know.
I've seen the pictures, so I know it's true. So there's been a little dusting on the grassy surfaces up in northwest Arkansas. But it's another wave that's coming in from Oklahoma today. It's going to be here in central Arkansas. Now, what's going to be our friend today are the temperatures, because as this comes in, it's going to stay above freezing. You can still get a little pocket of snow or a little pocket of sleet in during the rain when it's above freezing, and I think we can see that today. I think, please God, yes, it could happen. I think it could bounce off your windshield from time to time. You might see a little snowflake, and then it goes back to rain or goes back and forth. But the thing is, as long as we're above freezing, all that just makes the streets wet. And that's what we've seen even in North Arkansas with it this morning. The streets are wet. There's nothing icy. Probably the only place to watch for that's going to be northeast Arkansas tonight, because it could still be going on as those temperatures get down below 32. So I think a little winter mix, but not a big deal.
And there are a lot of Christmas parades this weekend. I know they have the big one in Little Rock, because I think Daniela from Channel 7 is going to be emceeing that one at the State Capitol. That was one, Roger, that the late Jenny Osborne used to bring in Mickey Mouse and would put up all the fireworks. And,
hello.
Yeah, listen, that's how connected he was. He got a chance to bring in Mickey.
He was connected.
Two times a year, and one of them was for that event. People would go crazy.
I had no idea how big a deal that was until you explained to me. No, Roger, you don't understand. Mickey don't go anywhere.
No, it's a big
and
deal.
He doesn't change character at all.
Yeah,
he's the same Mickey in the elevator that's not.
That's right. Is there any other parade besides the Little Rock one you want to mention?
I think Sherwood has one going on this weekend. They're trying to kind of expand their winter festival, they're calling it. They've always had, remember, the Sherwood Forest Trail of Light.
Yeah.
So that's been going on for years and years. So that's expanded now. So there's that drive-through up there. And then they were on our show this morning talking about their Christmas parade this weekend, and then kind of a whole winter festival with music. I think Bad Habit is playing. I know you guys have been supporters of Bad Habit, a local band. So, yeah, I think it's going to be nice. We can finally get some sunshine. The last 2 days, I've said on Channel 7 the sun would eventually come out at the end of the day, and it still hasn't done it here. So I think we get some sun this weekend. There's just a little 20% rain chance on Sunday. Not a big deal. Wouldn't worry about it. And highs in the 50s. And then next week, I think we inch our way back up to 60 degrees, which sounds good to me.
Our fireman friend Steve Perry said in Russellville said the Russellville parade is tonight, Christmas parade. So they're happening all over the place.
Well, I hope they get a little bit.
Now listen, we know this for a fact. When these full moons come out, something happens to Justin Moore. He gets really cantankerous or something. He gets it changes him.
We heard.
We
heard about some ball game.
Where did you hear this?
That's what the story is. That full moon comes out, and man, it makes Justin Moore a different kind of guy.
Absolutely, your little pearl snap buttons come undone a lot faster.
What's this super?
Where you guys heard this,
what's this super moon tonight, Melinda?
Yeah, so we talked about it, I think, last month. We had 3 super moons in a row, so this is the third one. You guys said that means 3 nights in a row. No, that means 3 months in a row. When you have the full moon of that month, it's a super moon, which means the orbit is just a little bit closer to the Earth than usual. So the orbit is not a perfect circle. It's kind of like an egg. So it gets on that short side, and it just looks a little bigger. So that's going to be tonight. You know, all of these moons have their own name. Roger, you've asked me about that. A harvest moon. There's a strawberry moon. Yep. There's a worm moon. It all kind of depends on what's happening in nature. So this one's kind of simple. It's just called the cold moon. That's what the Native Americans named it because it's the full moon closest to the winter solstice. Extra credit if you can name the date of the winter solstice.
Yesterday, the 1st.
No, that's meteorological winter.
Okay, the 22nd.
Come on, man.
22nd.
I'm sorry, Belinda.
22nd.
Yeah, it's actually a certain time of the day. It's usually on December 21st, but sometimes it does go over to the 22nd, just depending on exactly what time that winter solstice happens. So it is the shortest day of the year. The longest night of the year happens on December 21st, the first day of winter.
I love it. Yes, and that is my sister and daughter's birthday. The 21st is my daughter. The 22nd is my sister Tammy.
By the way,
hope I got that
by the way,
right.
too, another one. Here's Greenbrier. The city of Greenbrier is doing their Christmas parade Saturday night. What about Poen, Justin? When does Poen do their Christmas parade?
We don't do one.
May not have one there.
You don't have one. You don't do one at your house.
I don't think so.
You get to go around your house.
No, I did one with you guys, and
we sure did.
Was that last year?
No, was it last year? Oh my God! I think you're right.
Was it 2 years ago?
I think it was last year.
I think it was.
We struggle. We struggle with remembering.
So. Justin, and what is the name of the Vince Gill song that Melinda gave us? She said it was "A Pocket of Snow." That's a Vince Gill song. Pocket
full of gold.
Pocket full of gold.
You two together. I'll tell you right now. Melinda, they're so cute when they start talking about old school country.
We do.
I mean, they just start going down that rabbit hole. And
here you go, Melinda. Yes, I admit I got a thinking problem.
She's always on my mind.
We're doing that in Aspen, and I want to get some pearl snap. We're doing it. I want to get a two-pocket pearl snap shirt.
Thank your fine sponsors, Melinda, please.
You bet. Thanks to Sanders Ground Essentials for taking care of me all year long. My lawn is still green. I don't know about you guys. We have not
mine is too,
gone
Melinda.
yet.
I've got some greenery in mine.
Let me tell you, yesterday I pulled up to the front of my house because I was checking the mailbox because that's how lazy I am. I looked up and one of those door hangers was on my door, and I'm like, and I could tell it was, I was like, Sanders didn't do that. I go get it. It's one of these big chains, national chains that I actually used to use. And I said, are you telling me some worker walked up past this grass and hung their company on my door thinking they could do a better job than Sanders? That ain't happening. That ain't happening. So
what a great point.
315-90. Yeah.
Go say it again.
9395, 315-9395. Just give them a call. They'll answer the phone right now and tell them we sent you from the Buzz.
That is such a great point. I don't get those anymore because when they see my lawn, they do that. And I got to say this. Thanks to Melinda for being a part of Sanders Ground Essentials because I assume you had something to do with the fact my lawns never looked better in the last several months before it went dormant, I mean, it was thicker and greener than I had. I don't know. And I know they experiment with new stuff all the time to try to make our lawns that much better. But it really has been exceptional, or if I may use one of Bazzel's new words, astounding this year.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Melinda, thank you so much. Always great
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Go Hogs.
Love you. Go Hogs. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we got to play. We got to play a little. We got to play a little
Factor Crap.
No, let's play Factor Crap tomorrow
For a pair of tickets.
Yeah, let's do match game when we come back. I don't need that. I've got you. Come on, go ahead, Roger. I
Come on, Justin.
I want Justin, all three of you doing it together. Didn't Elvis cover that too?
I think he should have.
I think he did. We're here at the 91st.
Raj?
Eddie Arnold.
Eddie Arnold.
Listen to that. Listen to that voice, Jay Bird. Here he comes.
Don't make him like that anymore.
Here he comes. Here they come. Here we go.
Again.
You know who I was so excited about hearing that? Yeah. Justin Acree. I'm excited that Justin Acree gets.
I'll be honest. I think I might be in the Acree camp on that one. That last 2 minutes was not for me. That last 2 minutes was not for me.
You're not getting that on Sirius.
No, thank God.
Yeah, let me tell you what. That's real radio.
That's free. That's
free and real. All right, don't go. We need a contestant to get tickets to go see the Hogs play Saturday night at Simmons Bank Arena. Don't go away. David Bazzell here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They are a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Winter in Arkansas means more adventure and more savings when you book your lodging at Arkansas State Parks. Get 15% off your next stay at a state park lodge or cabin when you book now. Make your plans to get out and enjoy crisp hikes, family mountain bike rides, or cozy nights and incredible views by a lodge fire, all at big savings. Just use code WINTER15 at arkansasstateparks.com from now through February 3rd to save 15% on your stay. Some restrictions apply. See website for details.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Courtney Ballantyne here, inviting you to join me and my friends this Monday night for trivia at the Butcher Shop. It starts at 6 o'clock in the bar with Mr. Trivia himself, Roger Scott, testing your knowledge on all things sports, history, and pop culture. With prizes of $75, $50, and $25 gift cards for first through third place, along with their food and drink specials, the Butcher Shop is the place to be on Monday nights. And of course, don't forget to book your office holiday party. It all happens at the Butcher Shop.
Hi, this is Ted Upshaw from Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Let us bring our over 30 years of experience to your next project. We are certified shingle masters, licensed, bonded, and insured. Are you one of the thousands of Arkansans who has received a non-renewal notice from your insurance company due to the age or condition of your roof? We can help. We offer multiple financing options from help with your deductible all the way down for zero down for the entire project. Call today for your free evaluation, 501-621-0500, or visit us at accountablerr.com.
Listen up as Monte Harrison joins Drive Time Sports each week courtesy of Absolute Roofing and Construction for your business or home, covering the state one roof at a time. Call Tiger Lee for your free estimate, 501-380-5543. That's 501-380-5543.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
(661-1037). If you want to win tickets to go to see Arkansas versus Fresno State, Simmons Bank Arena, Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And then you got the Trojans playing Arkansas State at the Jack, celebrating 20th anniversary. I think it's 8. The women play at 6. They're playing UCA.
Morrilton Christmas Parade is tonight. Fairfield Parade is Friday.
Gotcha. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is tonight. If you want to go get the Christmas spirit, I've never heard them in person. I think that would be interesting to hear.
Oh, it'd be great.
You're going to be at Mainline Sports Bar doing trivia tonight in Oakland. We're going to be spending the night at the amazing Oakland Hotel. Then we'll be at the Hot Springs Country Club for Camo's Kids charity golf tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
Josh, I just want to let you know I'm getting ready to send you Justin and Roger, because I know that Josh can get overwhelmed at times. He's got so many things he's having to do.
Yeah.
That he doesn't really catch all the things we do that we think are funny on this show for him to put on the board. So I'm getting ready to send him, because I'm looking here. I see one from November 18th, and this was one of my favorites. And I know Josh hasn't gotten it yet because we haven't heard it.
Right.
Unless you haven't played it, Roger. Justin Moore imitating the rotary phone.
Nope, have not.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready. It's so it's so good, man. So good.
So good.
That was the
so
same,
good.
That was
so good.
That was the same day when you said, "I want you on that mountain." We're going down that mountain together, you and Roger. So anyway,
we're going down
we
that
are.
mountain.
That's exactly right.
Dude, listen. You know, we're going to go down the mountain, but I'm
together.
All
right, Josh, we have a contestant
again.
Yep, we have 5.
Let's roll.
Okay, hang on.
Sorry, Josh. I'm having difficulty
you were
getting
going?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We're good now.
It's
These
time
two
to
have
play
no
the
idea what
match
we're
game.
talking about.
Brought to you by Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse, Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters for over 30 years. Call 501-568-0040 today or check online at arkansastruck.com. Now, let's see what wacky answers the guys can come up with.
Now, not only do you get the tickets to see the Razorbacks play, you get a $50 gift certificate from Arkansas Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, who's our contestant?
Who is it?
Let's see. Edison Law. Chris on line 1.
Chris, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How y'all?
You ready to win these tickets?
Yeah, man, I want to. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Good luck, dude.
Trip up.
All right, give us a chance to get our answer before you give us yours. Okay, we're going to start with because we're here with the Farm Bureau. We're going to go with Dirt Blank. Dirt
Blank.
D-I-R-T. Dirt Blank. Several different directions to go here. All right,
got it.
Roger, you got yours. Josh,
Yes,
you got
sir.
yours.
Yep.
All right, Chris, what you got?
Dirt bag.
Dirt bag sounds like a pretty good one. Several different directions you could go here.
Yeah.
Let's start with.
Unfortunately for our caller, you have 4 or 5 answers, and maybe you'll match it.
We'll start with Justin Moore. Justin, what'd you have?
Dirt road.
Dirt road. Very good.
No
one.
question.
Roger, what did you have?
Dirt road.
Oh, you had dirt road too.
What'd I say?
Josh, what did you have?
Dirt bag.
Dirt bag. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh,
boom, just like that.
Well, congrats! I thought it was going to be out of. You're going to be out of luck. Way to go, Josh. Who were you thinking of?
The song, Teenage Dirtbag, actually.
I had dirt bag. I also had dirt bike.
Okay.
You had dirt bag also?
I did.
Oh, very good.
I had dirt dauber. You ever heard of dirt daubers?
Of course, I've heard of dirt daubers.
Yeah, there's several different directions. All right, let's.
You know what? You know another one that nobody had?
What?
Dirt necklace. You remember those as a kid?
I was gonna. I actually thought about that.
Dirt necklace.
You want to squeeze in one more, Josh? Since we've got three tickets.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You got enough contestants? Sure. Give them real quick. Carter, what's your name?
Steve, I think.
Steve.
All right, Steve.
Here we go. Water blank.
Water blank.
Water blank. We'll see if we can give away another set of tickets here to Razorbacks versus Fresno State Saturday afternoon at 3. Roger, you got your answer?
I do.
Justin, you got your answer?
I do.
Josh, you're in?
Water. You said water blank?
Yeah, water blank.
Yeah.
All right. What's their caller's name again?
Steve.
Steve. All right, Steve. All right, Steve, what you got? What's your answer?
Water slide.
Water slide.
Water slide. Very good. All right, Justin, what you got?
I went waterboard.
Jeez, good Lord.
Yeah. What did you have, Raj?
I had waterfall.
Waterfalls, yes.
I know.
Justin, Josh,
Why
what
did you take your shirt off?
Waterfall.
Waterfall. Yeah, I had water tower. Dadgummit. I'm sorry. We tried. We might can come back and do another one. We still have to do Factor Crap tomorrow, too. But thanks to Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse.
Can't wait to do that.
You won't be with us tomorrow, Justin.
Unless
so you
want to
thank God.
Well, I probably will for an hour to make up for the hour that I missed yesterday.
Okay, good. Great.
Wow.
Awesome.
You know what, Josh? You owe me $1 because you said he wouldn't remember that. So I said he would.
I'm 40.
And I said he would. That's right.
All right, do not go away. We're still on Cloud 9 because of the big Razorback win last night. We got the new coach going to be introduced at 1 today. We're here in Hot Springs, Rogers' hometown. Going to Oakland
right
tonight.
down the street, the Hot Spring, the White Projects, dude.
You ever believe you'd be here being an amazing
let me
performer that you
blessed
are.
I am. You know, what is success? I mean, are you
Hashtag
measure it by
blessed.
money or do you measure it by accolades or whatever? For me to be down that way, have my name on the mark. Are you kidding?
All this food for you, everything. Didn't know you'd be yodeling on a radio show.
You've been doing it.
I know. Don't go away. 9 o'clock.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. I know you're stuck on what to get her for Christmas. Hey, I got your back, and your legs, and your face, and your arms, and your shoulders, and your neck. How about a relaxation massage or a whole spa package? For $125, she can get a 30-minute facial, a 1-hour massage, and time in our Himalayan salt infrared sauna. Go to avabelladayspa.com. Merry Christmas from Ava Bella Day Spa.
Hey, it's David Basil for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Serona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Pollywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville.
Back at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Happy holidays from all of us at 1037 The Buzz.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Central Arkansas is seeing an increase in runaway teens. The Children's Protection Center in Little Rock took in 3 runaways in just last week. They say most kids run away to escape abuse, neglect, or family conflict, but those who aren't found quickly face even greater risk, like homelessness or trafficking. That's why they say every child they help is assigned a family advocate and a therapist. A Crawford County woman is accused of having her mentally disabled daughter kidnapped. The 59-year-old mother is charged with conspiracy to commit kidnapping and endangering the welfare of a minor. Investigators say she convinced 2 people to kidnap her daughter and tie her to a tree. Deputies say it was all a plot to keep her from talking to strangers online. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Thursday, everyone.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Rain is likely today. Sleet and snow are possible here in central Arkansas, but here's the good news. It'll be above freezing all day long, so nothing will be sticking to the roads, but the roads will be wet. It's a 70% chance of precipitation, and it will have a high temperature today of 38 degrees. With the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat
Fletcher
Walker.
Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
I'm Trey Reed from the Wild Side on 103.7 The Buzz. Join me and Mark Hedrick Tuesday nights at 7 for the Wild Side.
Brought to you by West Rock Landing at Lake Maumelle, Trader Bill's Outdoors, Battery Outfitters, All About Tire and Brake, Tammy Chase Insurance, Edwards Food Giant, and Crane Chevrolet.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner in wellness, visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Scrumptious holiday food. If you give in, you get out to either the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st, and in the year 26, people will witness the fitness.
Just like in football, a great offense and defense are so important in properly maintaining your lawn. And the best defense against weeds starts with a call to the team at Sanders Ground Essentials, because there's no better time than now to start that weed control program. And then this winter, I know you'll be so looking forward to that beautiful dormant lawn that Sanders always provides. Remember, next spring's lawns start with the Sanders Fall pre-emergent treatments. So go on the offense today with Sanders Ground Essentials on the web at sandersground.com.
Hi guys, this is the Rocket Roger Clemens. You don't pitch in the majors for 24 years without feeling it later. Shoulders, elbows, knees. Trust me. Really worked. When I heard about QC Kinetics, the concept sounded promising. Non-surgical
There's Shane Broadway down there. Hello, Shane.
There's Shane Broadway. Last time I saw Shane Broadway, he was with the Lady Governor and R.J. Hawk.
He's looking healthy. He's been through some health challenges. So a couple things here. We're at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. We haven't been able to get to all of our messages. Let me hit a couple on our D3 Auto Sales text line before I introduce our guest. BB Christmas Parade is Sunday night, largest in Central Arkansas, according to these folks.
All right.
The Hot Springs Christmas Parade, sponsored by us at Oakland Rotary, is this Monday night, December 8th. That's from
I was wondering.
Candace was there. She gave us shirts, didn't she?
That you wore yesterday.
And somebody who else? Somebody said they remember seeing us on the float on the pontoon boat.
So it was last year.
It was.
Wow,
it was.
okay.
And Justin was there too.
He sure was.
Yep.
I couldn't remember if it was last year
I
or
know.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
and there was a good crowd, man, at that. I was impressed.
Huge crowd.
I was impressed at how big the crowd was.
Crowd, absolutely.
Someone says getting sleet here in Denard, Arkansas. Don't know where that is.
I think he made it up.
Someone said, you guys see the video of Silverfield at Bud Walton last night? He spent time firing at the student section, even passing out food. He's starting to grow on me. I like that. I like that he was willing to mix it up, get in there.
Right.
You know, the last two coaches, just because of their age, that's not what they would do.
Thank you.
You know, but having a younger guy like that, that's or Musselman would have done it. Musselman, although was a little bit older.
Musselman would have taken his shirt.
Yeah, yes. Somebody says here, after listening to Roger, I think it must have played some Christmas music. Said, and that, my friends, is why we tune in every day to listen to Morning Mayhem. Love it, no matter what Josh or Jay thinks. Bah humbug, you Grinches.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So someone says,
Thanks, Mom.
eight-man
Love to read the message. Never the messages that don't support what you think. Only the ones that do.
Eight-man football is a blast. It's just like we used to play in the backyard. You block, and you block everybody else. Go out for a pass. So Josh will be calling that game tonight, the eight-man state championship. It's who is it, Josh? It's Woodland and
Cedar Ridge
and
Woodlawn.
Gotcha. Let's see here. Denard is just north of Clinton.
Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure that somebody wasn't faking us.
Yes, KTVB will be live with the Silver. Yeah, all the local news stations will carry it live. There's even more. He's doing more activities this afternoon.
Yeah. But we're not watching it. But by golly, they better have it on.
Razorbacks had the big win last night in Bud Walton. One that was really needed. They'll play Saturday against Fresno.
Yep.
And Roger, that was usually a tradition that you would go to.
You know what? And I'm thinking, there might be a chance that I get to go this year. I'm waiting on my daughter.
And don't forget too, Roger and I will be at Oakland tonight at Mainline Sports Bar. Come out and watch trivia. Watch Roger trivia. Got a great football game between Dallas and Detroit. Both of those teams need to win if they want to keep being in the playoff hunt. So also joining us now, Stuart Warner and Tyler Davis. Stuart is the chairman of the State Young Farmer and Rancher Organization, and Tyler is the 15th winner of the Stanley E. Reed Leadership Award. So first of all, Stuart, welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
And Tyler, good morning.
Good morning.
So now, Stuart and Justin, I want to see if you recognize this city. When we do these kind of shows, one of the things I like, because we get to meet different people and find out different parts that we don't know about Arkansas.
Yeah.
I've never heard this name, Roger, the name of this city in Arkansas. Give it to me, where you're from.
Yeah, a little town southwest of West Memphis. It's called Edmondson, Arkansas.
Edmondson, Arkansas. Edmondson.
Edmondson?
I have not.
And so, we're right on the state line, right?
Yeah, we're like, 20 minutes from Memphis.
Memphis. Now,
on 40?
South of 40.
So we'd see it.
Well,
it's don't you see a sign?
Yeah, you'd see it.
It says Edmondson this way or something. So I can't recall if I have or not.
But you said the way you tell everybody who's from there. Give us the Razorback player who's from there.
So yeah, I grew up there. My great grandfather started a farm there years and years ago.
Give us a hint.
Our other famous resident is Razorback Darius Howard, running back.
You remember him? Yeah, remember him? He was a very good running back out of that area.
I never would have got it, but
we got him, and who was the one we lost that went to Memphis? That's
D'Angelo Williams.
It turned out to be a great pro player too.
How about that?
Now you grow cotton grain.
Well, that's my. I work for Rice Tech. I'm a sales agronomist for Rice Tech, but I come from a row crop background. My uncle and grandfather, farm and whatnot. So I have the row crop background, and so yeah, it's been in my blood forever. So yeah, that's.
And everybody's been saying how tough that is right now.
Yeah, it's the farm economy is very. I wouldn't necessarily say doom and gloom, but it's tough on people right now.
How old are you?
Look,
I'm 37.
Settle down.
37.
Yeah.
37. Yeah. He said settle
you know
down.
What? So
Look,
is the toughness
excited
because of what fuel did to the price of feeds and things like that? Was it a fuel deal that has caused a lot of grief?
What's that and the just our trade policies and whatnot.
Yeah, the tariff situation causing a problem too.
The price of rice has dropped like 40% in 1 year.
Is that because of the tariff?
Well, China's not. China didn't buy what any for.
Well, those companies over there in the east, they've used rice as a weapon for many years.
Yeah.
In India, they've sat on a large surplus the past couple of years, and they're finally starting to dump their supply in the market. It's just flooding the market with rice.
We've been hearing about your challenges today, and we obviously hats off to you for trying to make it. And Tyler, you're the winner of the Stanley E. Reed Leadership Award. You're the father of 4. Now, what's this? As you said, you operate a registered. What is that?
Charlet.
Charlet. What is that?
We're the white cows.
The light cows.
They're white.
The white cows.
Yeah, they're French.
You better stop it.
Very high muscling, very high growth. So we're a terminal breed to put pounds on a frame.
Justin and Roger,
I have no idea what you just said, and I think it's offensive.
Wow, I don't think I've ever heard of a Charlet cow.
Yeah.
Justin Moore,
I don't know.
Have you heard of that before?
No, I have not.
All right, Charlet.
So
we're solid white.
Super expensive?
No.
So it's not an albino.
No, not albino.
It's Charlet.
It's Charlet.
And that's French.
Yep.
And does it have like French creamer? No.
So that's how many head of those cattle you have?
I've got about 60 head of females myself.
Don't underestimate. I mean, 60. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
You need more than that to make.
And they're all Charlet. And they're all Charlemagne.
Yes.
And you're from a place called Ashdown.
Yes.
Roger,
Ashdown?
Justin, who do we know from Ashdown?
I went with you to talk to a school down there one time.
You did?
Down in Texarkana, right? Isn't it near Texarkana?
Is that way?
Miles.
Yeah.
I want to say, Justin, I'm going to give you the chance first. I want to say it's a musician.
Oh, is it?
I want to say he's from that area.
Is it Lawrence?
It's Foreman, right next to Ashdown.
Tracy Lawrence.
Tracy Lawrence is from Foreman. Yeah.
Ashdown, we're the home Buster Brown, Shamar Easter, those boys.
Okay.
I know Buster Brown. We don't know Shamar Easter. See, that goes back to Charmelay.
No, Shamar. He was just at. He's now in North Carolina. He'd be a sophomore. So
I thought it was
Shamar.
Shamar Easter, the big tall.
Okay. So I was thinking it was a singer.
No. Monteric Brown.
All right, Monteric Brown.
Yeah, we call him Buster.
Oh no! Wait, Justin, we remember him.
He's a Jaguar.
He was a defensive back.
He's with the Jags.
Yeah, he's a Jaguar.
How about that?
Yeah.
He's a Jaguar. Your cattle. Is that a meat cow?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a meat cow.
Yeah, we're a terminal breed where
you said that.
The Angus. So the Angus cows, the black cows, those are more of they're more of a maternal breed that raise females and have high marbling in their meat. Where Charlet, we're the growth and put a lot of meat on.
Now, where am I buying that at a Family Market or Edwards Food Giant, or am I getting that at a high-dollar restaurant?
You're probably just getting it everywhere. At a grocery store. Or something like that.
Is it ground? Is it for ground or steak
yes,
or what?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. A couple things here. This is interesting. So on our D3 Auto Sales text line, somebody says, "Whoa, Justin, you're a country boy and you've never heard of Charlet cattle?"
Yeah, really.
Come on, Justin.
I was
Come
shocked.
on, man.
I was kind of shocked, Justin.
Yep.
The other one.
Yep.
He said, "Yeah."
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, listen. Oh, it's okay. Here's one that says this. This is towards me. Hey, Baz, it's bad manners to ask someone how many cows they have. It's like asking someone how much are you worth.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Oh, wow. We didn't know that.
Or how much land they have.
Well, what's the matter with it?
Well, for us, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
cows are like dollars. So that's asking exactly how much money you got.
But if you don't, here's the deal though. How does anybody know how big your operation is if you don't share the head of? What would you say? I mean, how would you describe how big your farm is if you don't give out the head of cattle?
I would try to take the more humble approach and
you
just
would?
say we're
well.
Well, depending on who I'm talking.
Wait, Kevin Costner ain't scared to tell me the head of cattle he's got. I'm just telling you.
Because we know him personally.
Well, I've just been told since I was a little kid, we don't talk about stuff.
You know
like
what?
that.
And that's probably
I've asked every guest we've had that today. I'm not sorry.
No.
I'm not sorry.
Well, that's probably because so we don't let the government know what they got.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
I'm usually
I'm with you.
I'm usually all over Baz and stuff like this, but actually I have his back on this one. I mean, how the hell would
here's the deal.
Would these buffoons know what's going on?
As a fan of America and what what they are doing. I am a fan of not letting everybody know what you got because then somebody's going to use it against you.
Well, here's the thing is that the good thing is that you can tell me how many head of cattle you have. It really doesn't matter.
He's got no idea. He's
I
got
don't know if that's good or bad.
We don't know what that means. No, we don't. Because you tell us you've got 200, you go through 200,000 chickens a year. We go, well, that's a ton. But when you know they're terminal chickens or meat birds, that's not a lot at all.
So, Stuart, you've got little girls. You got 2 daughters.
Yeah, 2 daughters. Yep. I'm outnumbered for sure.
Do they work on the farm?
Well, they go out there and they like to ride the tractor, go out to see my uncle, and when harvest time comes around, go out and look at all the cotton and everything. So they like being out in the country
down.
for sure.
Now you're on the state line. How do you guys view us over here in the rest of the state? Do you feel like we've left you out? We don't think about you over there?
No, not
okay.
at all.
Right.
The Razorback community over there is very strong.
Okay.
Very strong.
Well, let me tell you something, Stuart, and Roger, you know this. Justin, you do,
Damn right
even though you're younger. Back in the glory days, I'm telling you, the east side of the state of Arkansas produced some Ken Hatfield and several others that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an important part of our program for many years. For sure. Yeah, we're from Memphis area. That's right.
We went over there and get them, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just enjoy being on this because I'm being so close to Memphis, I pick up all those stations. So Sports 56, so I have to listen to Ole Miss stuff all the time.
Do you hear stats? Stats.
Oh, very good.
So
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay,
so not a fan of Ole Miss, but I always have to listen to it. So.
Well, listen, you're over there next to Memphis. What do you think about the new hire, Ryan Silverfield?
I think it's great. It's honestly, we can only look up from here. So I mean, what we had. So it's exciting time.
So here's the good thing, guys. Both these guys went to Arkansas. So Tyler, what were your years at Arkansas?
02 to 06.
02 to 06. So you got the Darren McFadden glory years, right? I mean, you got his.
Well, no,
right?
that would have been Matt Jones.
Well, you got a combo. You got a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Cedric.
D-Mac was like
Cobb was
08,
early.
09, 10.
So you had Matt Jones and Cedric Cobbs early.
Yep.
And then you had McFadden at the end.
I think so. That's right. Yeah.
Your last year was what?
No, I think D-Mac was like.
He may have been late.
No. D-Mac was D-Mac was 06, 07, right?
Because
Stuart,
I started in 07.
Yeah. So
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll look it up.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think you said your senior year was McFadden. Your freshman year was McFadden's senior year, which is 07.
I passed him walking to the library.
Yeah, I look it up. I'm pretty sure it's 07 was his senior year, and so you got to be a part of that great year was the triple overtime. Even though we didn't win as many games as we should have, did you have a good experience at Fayetteville?
Oh yeah, I loved it, man. It's all the memories and all that, and I was there for the Petrino years and the Sugar Bowl, and it was an amazing time.
You got the transition from that last year you used to see the Petrino years came in.
It was amazing, yeah.
And you got most of those were good years with Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston.
Oh, you got Matt. You had Matt. You got to see Matt Jones, and you said you must have been partying or something. You don't remember anything about McFadden. Although his freshman year,
I'm getting older, man.
He didn't do a whole lot his freshman year, though.
Yeah, I'm getting older.
He didn't, right? He didn't do as much, did he? Well, I guess he had 1,000 yards.
Yeah, don't you know it's rude to ask somebody if they played ball with Matt Jones?
Freshman year, I just remember a lot about that was the end of the Nolan Richardson
lawsuit. Oh my gosh, you had that.
That
oh
was
my
a big.
Gosh.
That took up a lot of during that time.
Yeah, that is. That was. But you both of you made grads, and so what do you think about the new hire for the head coach?
Man, I'm excited. A young guy. I think he's got a great record. The other coaches we were looking at, he beat both Summerell and and Golish.
Yeah, he did 5-0.
And he's flipping these recruits.
Yeah, that was a good move to do what he did yesterday or the last couple of days of getting those.
You think
recruits.
we'll get Archer?
No, he said he signed with Utah. He went inside with Utah yesterday. Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. I was looking too, Tyler. You talking about young guys? You were the youngest president in the history of the County Farm Bureau. Is that right? Yeah. Wow, you guys are very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Very good that you guys are doing that while we're sitting here singing Green Acres.
661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the Today Show. We're at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention, 1935. Because somebody called us on the carpet on this to go, David, they've only been around 90 years. How can they have 91?
See, that's what I was asking.
You want to know the answer?
No, I can tell you why.
I'm going to give you the answer.
I can tell you the answer.
What's that?
World War II.
No. Is that they did a convention before they actually had the organization fully established. So they did a convention before that, so that gets them one before
So they got together and said, here's the deal. Before we get this whole thing started, let's party. Okay? And we'll start business things. That's what it was.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Justin?
Yeah, Baz. DMAC was 05 to 07, so you were right.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's all right. Every once in a while I get one right, not always. But obviously you told me, Stuart, when you were there, so it had to be.
I knew he was younger than me, but I didn't realize.
I was looking at this day in history. I want to throw these guys too. Roger, you should know this. 62 years ago in 1963, Roger, you should get this in less than 1 second.
I was just a month old.
Less than 1 second, you should
Okay.
get this. So this is why I set him up.
All right.
Matter of fact, I shouldn't even be able to finish the sentence.
Okay.
In 1963, this player was awarded.
Roger Staubach.
Oh, we did it. I didn't even have about that.
Wow. As a junior for the Navy, he's a junior.
Get the question now.
Because Roger was named after Roger Staubach.
That's exactly right. Had he not served his country, which was a great American thing to do, Cowboys probably would have won 2 more Super Bowls. But instead, he was fighting the Germans.
How about that? How many years did he go in the military?
4.
I mean, Roger Staubach lost 4 of his greatest years.
4 of his greatest years.
Defending our country. He comes back and still has
and
a
we
great
don't
career.
know, and we don't know.
All right, Justin, this is for you. I expect you to get this one. I'm gonna say 3 seconds.
Now put me down for a Corky's gift certificate for that answer.
3 seconds for Justin on this one. 69 years ago on this day, 1965, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Jerry Lee Lewis recorded music together at Sun Studio in Memphis. The recordings were released 25 years later under the title of what? What did they name this group? There was a stage play named after it.
Oh gosh,
A musical.
I have no
A musical. The musical was named after these 4 together.
I have no idea.
Roger, would you like to? Well, let's ask the young guys. You guys know? You better not know.
No clue.
Roger, help me. Do y'all know down here?
$1 million Quartet.
The $1 Million Quartet.
$1 Million Quartet.
Never heard of that.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah,
Really?
there's been multiple.
If you see that picture with him in Sun Studios, there's a picture with Johnny. Elvis is at the piano, I think.
Yeah, what happened was who was I just went blank on the name of who owns Sun Studios.
Why have I never heard that?
Sam Pittman.
Did you just say Sam Pittman?
Sam Pittman owns Sun Studios.
Oh my gosh, what is the matter with me?
Sam,
Lord. Oh my gosh, the guy was one of the.
Hold on.
He discovered Elvis. Anyway, he knew Elvis was coming into town. So he was already representing.
Oh my gosh!
He was already representing
the Tom Hanks character.
No, that's the Colonel.
Well, no, I know that. I just didn't know.
Seth Phillips.
All right, Sam Pittman.
I don't know, Justin. I thought because it was on Broadway that they've had plays.
I thought wow.
So, but what happened? Sam Phillips knew that it would be good publicity, so he said he told Johnny Cash, Perkins, and Jerry Lee, said, "Come down to Sun Studios because Elvis is going to be there," and that's the iconic picture of Elvis on the deal. And they did sing. The songs they sing weren't great, right, Roger? I don't think what they did was.
I don't know
amazing.
if there's any. Is there some
Yeah,
recordings?
I think there is.
I don't
one.
know if I've ever heard it.
Well, they said the recordings were released 25 years later under the title $1 Million Quartet.
Okay, I don't know what they were. I don't know if I've ever heard them. I'd like to think that I did.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to bring up too, you guys. I don't know if you guys. I know you do.
How could you not remember Sam Phillips?
I know. He was one of the guys. That
sold Elvis's contract for $25,000.
Do you guys know about the big duck calling contest they have over in Stuttgart? They did.
You bet.
Did you hear what happened this weekend? What happened with the duck calling contest?
You don't ask a man about a duck contest.
So it's
a young kid, right?
It's Wings Over the Prairie Festival. Hayes Keeb of Batesville, 15 years old, became the youngest person to win the World Championship duck calling contest.
Wow.
That record had been held since 1976.
Wow.
A 16-year-old. Josh was there. Josh, did you get a chance to go by and see any of the duck calling contests when you were in Stuttgart?
Yes, I was able to walk by. I don't know why you do. It's totally foreign to me though.
I don't think you went there.
So here's the deal. I want
what you're saying.
I want Josh to find this guy. I want to get him on the show.
Yeah.
I want to hear the duck call that won him the world.
Right, now
Give me his parents' name. Somebody get me his parents' name.
his parents' name. Yeah. Anyway, well, listen, we're celebrating youth. You guys are young guys. You're the future of farmers in Arkansas, right? You feel any pressure? Tyler, you feel any pressure?
Yeah, you never want to be the generation that lets it go.
Yeah. See, I know. It's what we're hearing about.
Yeah, Stuart, what about you?
Yeah, same. I mean, it's the ag community. There's not a whole lot of young folks just running back to the farm or anything. So
that's what
Dan was saying, that he's been had 4 generations, and he's had it for 35 years, and his kids don't want to take over the farm. And so,
what can we do, in your opinion, your thoughts? Like we talk about rice. If your family, if anybody in your family likes rice, you should eat a bag of rice from Stuttgart once a week. Now I don't know about, and if I'm eating some of your meat, maybe we're supporting you there and what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I mean, what can we do as listeners? Because we know what happens. The suicide rate is the highest in the country.
Yeah.
In Arkansas. We had no idea that was going on. What do you want all of our listeners to do to help out the farmers? What do we need to get a hold of Bozeman and start tagging him on text messages?
We've got some great congressional delegation. I'll say that, but just continue to, I would say, shop local when you can. If you can support these farm to plate folks, or any of the small farmers that are doing off their farm, I would encourage you to.
So can we ask a restaurant where they get their meat? Would they have that? Would they be able to tell that?
I believe some do. I know some in Little Rock and Hot Springs, both high-end restaurants buy local processed
Sure.
meat.
I'm sure a lot of the restaurants around here do everything that they can.
Yeah.
I mean, the way prices have been because of the economy and because of fuel prices, which made feed prices go up, which made everything else go up, it's kept a few people from going out and doing that. But if there's anything that we can do to help out and make sure,
listen, Roger is going to be he's going to be the headliner for any kind of concert you want to do. This is your guy right here. Stand up comedy. This is the guy. He's going to be. Right. He's going to make a difference.
Yeah, that's right. It is Mark Chestnut. I'm going to get me and Justin Moore are going to do a acapella set next year. That's what we'll shoot for. We'll shoot for that.
Mark Chestnut was here last night. Mark Chestnut, and we were saying, Roger, you had two jukebox songs.
Yeah, brother jukebox, sister wine, and then Bubba's got a jukebox. I think is the way.
Which one is the more popular, Bubba?
To me, it's brother jukebox.
All right, well, guys, nice to meet you both. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, fellas.
Thank y'all for having us.
Great to have some two Razorback grads. An exciting win last night. Made this day so much better than it could have. Somebody put on our D3 Auto Sales text line like, well, they weren't even that good of a team. I don't know why we're getting so excited about it.
Well, see, that's what I was asking about. There's a number 7 team in the country now, and people
It's 6.
Excuse me. It said 7 on TV. I thought it said
6.
But it's the same thing that with that Texas team that you beat that was number 1.
Yeah.
And destroyed them, and then they come back and say, well, that wasn't as good as Texas team. They were the number 1 Texas Longhorns, and you guys came out and destroyed them.
I know.
But so they take away from your win like that. How do you feel?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't like that answer.
Somebody said, Roger, what kind of bass choke on
that? What was that? What kind of meat was that?
I don't know. We'll take a break.
Root Cafe buys local farmers from local farmers, so that's good to know. If you're doing that, let us know so we can give you some props.
Someone says Justin doesn't know what a Charlet is or the McFadden years. Wow. Yeah, that's shocker.
What is going on with you?
Yeah, and someone says, whoa, Justin got 2 years wrong. Seems more significant than the 2 words the caller missed on the song lyric last week.
Oh, wow.
Just that people, they have a memory, don't they? Yes. They do.
Wow. Okay. Sorry.
Here's one.
It's the full moon.
Hey, Root Cafe, they said buys local. Let's hit the break there,
I
Josh.
just said that.
You pulled a Roger.
Yeah. Wait a minute. It's not a saying, you jerk. It's not a saying. That's not a thing.
Somebody says Amazon Music has the $1 Million Quartet.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to find that because
listen,
I'm like you. I don't remember a significant song coming out of it.
And the recording has to be really. I mean, I don't know. Shannon Lynn would know for sure and probably have a record.
How cool to hear those 4 voices together.
Wow. It's unbelievable.
All right. Stuart, Tyler, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, fellas.
Hang in there. Keep doing great work. All right, don't go away. 9:31. We're here at the 91st Annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. Don't go away.
ABC, 1, 2, 3, baby, you are the ABC, 1, 2, 3. I'll say, well, I go, baby. ABC, 1, 2, 3, baby, you are the
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone each week. Justin and DJ will dive into a different top 10 list and take your calls. Brought to you by 10 Fitness. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is SportsCenter.
A big weekend in football begins tonight in the National Football League as two playoff hopefuls will square off on Thursday Night Football. At 7:15 on Prime Video, it's the red-hot 6-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. They'll take on the 7-5 Detroit Lions. Detroit is a 3-point favorite as it sits right now. And as it sits currently, neither of these teams would be in the playoffs. San Francisco controls that number 7 seed in the NFC. They're 9-4. Detroit's 7-5, and as I mentioned before, Dallas is 6-5-1. And it's that time of the year again. It's time for high school football state championships here on 103.7 The Buzz. We'll bring you 5 games this weekend. It'll be 2A, 5A, 6A, and 7A. But first, 8-man football tonight at 7 o'clock right here on 103.7 The Buzz. It'll be Cedar Ridge and Woodlawn for the 8-man football state championship. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
A 70% chance of rain, sleet, and snow today, but we will be above freezing. 38 the high in Little Rock. The roads will be wet. They will not get slicked over. Now tonight, there's still a slight chance of a shower with an overnight low of 29. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and Light Maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Paid depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this.
man.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, Josh. I'll call you back.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Good evening.
Excellent.
I don't know if it's good, but
It is. One more time. One more time.
One more time, Josh.
One more time.
One more time. You know what? It's exactly what you
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So good. So all right, Justin. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna try to imitate. I'm working on something for stand up. I want you to tell me who you think I'm doing. Okay. And again, I am copying off of Chris Kane, who does such a great job. Here it is, right here. Good evening. So good. So good. Great to have you. Who am I?
Wow. And Justin doesn't hear our intro, though, so he probably doesn't hear us play.
Okay, all right. How about
this? That's all you need to hear.
Terrible.
That's all you need to hear.
That's terrible.
If Chris Kane did it, I think he would know exactly.
I got to do
Chris
better.
Kane's really good.
He does
imitation.
Hold on, we're
Chris
doing this
Kane's really
Roger.
good.
Okay, so Roger's mad because his wife and
I'm
daughter.
not mad. You know,
his wife and daughter don't think he sounds like Trump.
So I'm trying to do. I want somebody else to.
He's trying to do Trump. That's what he's trying
I
to
was
do.
going to ask somebody. Absolutely. So I'm working on my Trump. But here's my thing.
Justin just didn't say a word.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
Listen, that is great. And again,
that's a terrible impression.
No, it's
okay.
You think Chris is?
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think it's good.
It's his opinion. Listen. Well, of course you do.
Do you not think it's good?
Yes, but I see what Justin is saying. But here's what I'm doing. I hear the gravel in what Kane's doing. Now, Kane's been doing it a lot longer. He's working on it. So I'm working on it, Justin. I'm actually working.
Justin said no.
No, it's okay.
He's workshopping
No, it's not okay. Let me hear you do it again.
No, hold
do
on.
it again.
It isn't. Hold on. It is okay.
Judy.
Here's the other deal. With doing it with a gravelly voice and hearing Chris Kane do that sort of thing, and I'm working now. When I did it on stage 2 weeks ago at Pop's Lounge, I just did a quick little thing. Good evening, welcome to Comedy Night at Pop's Lounge. I was a little bit better. I'd worked on it all the way down, and I did that, and I got a little chuckle out of it, which is all you needed. So I do that.
Listen, somebody said. Somebody said it sounds like Justin Moore trying to do Randy Rainwater. So it's
no,
from
it sounds like Justin
of your favorite president.
It has the sounds like Justin Moore trying to do Randy Rainwater, Roger with you trying to do Trump. Both y'all suck. That's okay. Here's the thing. Here's the funny part, though. Here's the funny part. I asked my wife, dead silence. Dead silence. She doesn't say anything.
Well,
I know. Yeah. But then my daughter says, and my wife goes, I don't know who that is. And I'm going, what? And she goes, it sounds like Bill Cosby. Okay?
Okay.
And then my daughter pipes in and goes, no. I thought it was Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
I forgot you told me you thought it was Sammy Davis Jr.
So then to myself, inside, as I'm screaming inside, how horrible I am, I'm thinking, I got a lot of work to do.
Okay, Justin, can you do a Trump? You do an impersonation. Can you do a Trump impersonation? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Chris also, I'll say, Justin,
huge.
Chris is really good
Huge.
physical. His
Yeah,
mannerisms very good.
I love Chris, but I just don't think.
Roger's Trump has some Cosby in it also.
I think it's
Jello pudding.
I think it's. I'm surprised, Justin. You don't hear Trump in that at all.
Yeah,
I don't.
Hey, Chris, wow, that's amazing. 661-1036.
That's amazing.
It is.
But it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better.
Play it again
with Justin. No, we don't need to hear it. Play it again for Justin.
Which one is it? Which one?
You want to hear Chris Gaines or yours, Roger?
Yeah, will we do it again or
Chris
not?
Gaines. I don't have one.
One more time with Chris Gaines.
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
I can
we have
picture
suspended
Chris.
belief.
Yeah.
We can
I
hear
mean,
it.
I think the cadence is good,
Yes.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the voice is not.
You know, it's like your Randy Rainwater. To me, it's so much better than mine because I exaggerated. You sounded more like
Now,
Randy
let me
Rainwater
tell
when
you.
you did it.
Yeah.
And you used to do.
See, yeah, that's what Justin, Roger and I were talking about that. You don't do it anymore, but when we first started, you used to imitate the way Randy would pronounce words. You don't do that much anymore. I thought that was really.
It was more like the cadence.
I missed that. I wish you would do that again. I thought that was
You've blown it, is what he's saying.
No, I just thought
really
it was that was so creative because you would. I said that impressive.
Yeah.
I
see, we get that.
I say impressive now because of you saying that with Randy Rainwater to this day.
We're not imitating
Rainwater.
We're imitating
that's
you.
what he says.
That's
what he said.
But it's
what he said.
It's the way you say it. The way you do it.
Let's
what
he said. You haven't done Rainwater in so long.
You can do it. Do you take your cadence for him as he's talking to
dance,
Rick
Justin, dance. Come on, dance for us.
Come on.
Dance, monkey.
Yeah.
Do it.
Come on. Do it.
Oh gosh.
So you can't. You haven't done it.
Well, think of
put him on the spot.
Welcome to the Sonic Drive-In.
No,
show.
No. You're doing me now. You did a better job at it by doing more of Randy. Yeah.
You all just had Justin to do an impression just so you could tear him down.
Hey, Josh, shut up. Shut up. Just stop. And by the way, do me a favor. Tell your mom to not text me during the show.
Justin, the other thing that you would do is that he would always change the names of the people who call it, like Raymond.
Always, everybody.
You would. That was something you did, and that was.
Oh,
he
goes, welcome, Raymond, or Patrick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patrick.
We miss you doing that because I remember nobody did
He
that
doesn't even call Marcus Elliott. He calls him Mark. And nobody. And that's,
he does.
He does also read like bend over. He'll be like, "Oh, bend over." That's a question.
Sure. No. But your Randy was completely different from mine because I just exaggerated, and it all started when we played Ohio State in the Sugar Bowl with President Gee.
A couple things here before we go back to break. Here, I was told, and we haven't mentioned this all morning because I wasn't aware. The general public can come to this trade show today. You don't have to be a Farm Bureau member. They've got a ton of people in here with booths selling some really cool stuff, including Roger, the goat milk, goat cheese, rather.
Goat cheese, goat soap.
Goat soap.
Yeah, you got some goat rope.
Yeah, so anyway,
got some goat
we're here
rope
at the State House. We're here at the Convention Center in Hot Springs. And it's all day long, so it's no charge to come in here. So
sorry about both cameras not working.
That's
we
one
could
thing.
show you some of the stuff.
Also, Whitehall and Prime Fresh Market buys produce when it's in season.
Okay.
So there you go there. And so also there was one other one I wanted to get to. Where is it at? Sleeting in downtown Little Rock. How about that?
Okay. So good. Sleeted. I'm going to keep trying. But listen, Shane Gillis does one, and it's not anything perfect and all that, but
I think
need
it
to
is
do
pretty dead on.
Well, but it's not really dead on. I mean, there's the guy that does it on set.
I think his Trump is like perfect.
No, I think it's fantastic. But I don't.
But you don't think it sounds like it? Just, it's the cadence.
It's the way he does it. It's because he's so funny when he does. Listen. I want to be. We got a president of the United States that sells watches.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a commercial that sells watches.
Do we still have Dusty Rose on line one?
Yeah, he just got there.
Dusty, let's hear what Dusty has to say. Dusty, good morning.
I said Dusty.
Yes, this is the American dream. 287 pounds of blue-eyed soul, baby. And you said earlier that you wanted some more clips, baby. Well, here's one for you. Let me tell you something, Diddy. Lane Kiffin might be pretty. He might smell good, and he might talk a little better than Coach Silverfield does. But next year, we going to teach them a real lesson in hard times, Diddy.
You know what? And that is Dusty Rhodes' nail.
You go back and watch Dusty Rhodes do what they call promos now. He is so darn good. I think we've just not enough. We didn't see enough of him on TV. Now we're seeing all these clips of how good he was.
We don't. And you know what? He was so good. We didn't even catch the lisp for so many years.
That's right.
That's a really good impression.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, I agree. Thank Michael Marion. It is Sam Phillips.
Not as good as Turner. Not as good as Turner. I'm kidding.
That's the whole. See, I mean, that guy just made it his own. Josh, give me Surge.
So here's the deal. So we got Josh doing Surge. We got Roger.
Mine's so bad though. I'm not
Give
even.
me
it's not.
Let me hear it.
You all just think it's funny the same way
Say
you thought me saying Japanese names was funny. It sounds goofy.
It's good. No,
What is
good.
it, pertaining? Yeah, it's not good.
That's
It sounds
excellent.
nothing like Bronson
It does.
Pinchot.
It's
And no, it
excellent.
does. No,
it does.
that's like that's one of my favorite 5 movies. I just sound nothing like Bronson Pinchot.
We get two guys telling
You all just think it's goofy.
No, it's not goofy. It's good.
You weirdo. You nail the way he says.
I'm telling you appreciate the compliment.
Yes.
Appreciate the compliment.
Thank God I finally got a compliment on the show for doing a Bronson Pinchot impression.
No, listen.
We need to go to a break. Your mom's calling.
What was that? What was that thing you did the other day that I wanted you to get? You remember he imitated like 3
I
characters.
misspelled disguise. Is that what I? Was that what
No.
it was?
What were the 3 characters you did a couple weeks ago that I wanted to get?
I did like Elmo. That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
did Elmo.
like,
You did 2 other ones.
You tell me to shut up when it's a sports opinion. Like Josh, do Elmo. That's what I get on the show.
He said Elmo.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
I did like Elmo and Big Bird. You're like, yes, finally something productive out of Josh. This year.
We need more of Justin Moore doing the Randy pronunciation of words.
And let's work on Trump going down the ski slopes.
All right, we'll take a break.
Take a break.
Beautiful mountain.
Go to break. See if you can go to a break.
We're at
so
the
good.
90
Let's go to break.
We are at the 91st annual Arkansas Farm Bureau State Convention. They've been doing it a long time. Got to salute all these farmers here that are a lot of them are in tough times, man. It's that if you missed it earlier, they have said that Arkansas is the #1 state in America for suicides for farmers. That's
terrible.
a horrible and sad statistic. So
you heard those last 2 guys
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
they're, you know what, they are the last generation.
Yeah.
That the dude is last generation. He does not want to be the reason why, after 5 generations,
Yeah.
that his family's business goes down.
We're glad to be here today. Honored to be here, to be around these farmers that doing the best they can, and appreciate all of them.
Because this is life. This ain't a game.
It's not.
This
a game.
is life.
Not a game.
You understand?
Not a game.
You understand?
From Taco Chico.
So good, so good. Topo Chico, so good.
Are so happy to have Coach Silverfield.
Yeah, Randy. By the way, Randy hadn't had Silverfield on yet. He's not. I don't think he's happy about that.
Trying to one up the guy. What are you doing here?
No, I'm
Yes,
just saying
yes.
he's not happy about
Josh, we're in a ratings war.
that. All right, 9:48. Don't go away. We'll come back and wrap things up.
Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. 'Cause we're the more born raised.
You know, there's just something about Oakland. Every time I head down that way, the rest of the world just seems to slow down a little. You pull in and you can feel it, the mix of excitement and comfort, like you're right where you're supposed to be. And now, live racing's coming back soon. The holiday racing season kicks off on December 12th, runs through January 4th. Then the classic season rolls in January 30th through May 2nd. You can already hear the crowd cheering and smell those corned beef sandwiches from a mile away. But even when the races pause, Oakland keeps the fun going. The casino is open 24/7, smoke-free, clean, and full of energy. And the entertainment? Herman's Hermits in December, Crazy Train on New Year's Day, and Kathleen Madigan bringing the laughs in January. Then you eat like royalty, from the Bugler and the Oak Room and Bar with free valet to Silks or Mainline Sports Bar for the best wings in Hot Springs. And if you're feeling lucky, the Oakland Sports app lets you bet on just about anything: football, baseball, even table tennis, with up to $1,000 in bonus bets for new players. So yeah, whether you're there for the food, the games, the laps, or the horses, you're part of the story when you're at Oakland, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
We'd now like to confirm something you may have heard on this radio station. It is true. The Little Rock Racket Club and the Little Rock Athletic Club are offering 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. Join now, and in 26 people will witness the fitness.
The holidays are here, and so's the newest Academy Sports and Outdoors, right in your neighborhood. Score kids ride-ons that say, my 8-year-old's truck is nicer than mine. Grills and smokers that say, there is no wrong way to cook a turkey. And new Nike fleece hoodies that say, I keep it chill no matter the temp. Academy has all the legendary Christmas gifts your family wants at undefeatable prices, because here, fun can't lose. Win Christmas at your new Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Nothing beats a big win, but remember, playing smart means knowing your limits. Keep the game fun, not stressful. For confidential support, visit arpgcouncil.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER. Responsible play, it's always a winning strategy.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. While the world is moving at breakneck speed for 11 months of the year, there's something different about December. The knowledge that 2,000 years ago that the baby Jesus was born in Bethlehem continues to impact the world in game-changing ways. The rise of education, hospitals, charities, etc., all were inspired by this babe. Even as our calendar pivots on his birth, 'tis the season is our opportunity to extend kindness, service, and sacrifice to those in need in his name. Double B's wishes each of you a Merry Christmas. May your holidays be filled with family, friends, food, and the knowledge that God so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten Son. From all your friends at Double B's, Merry Christmas.
Register now for the 2025 Bud Light SEC Pick'em Challenge for your chance to win a 50-inch TV. Make sure to submit your picks each week so you can have the most points at the end of the season. Whoever has the most points will be the 2025 Bud Light SEC Pick'em Challenge winner and receive the 50-inch TV. Register online at 1037thebuzz.com. Only on your fun and game station, 1037 The Buzz.
Each day at the Arkansas School for Mathematics, Sciences, and the Arts begins with curiosity and ends with discovery. In labs, studios, and beyond, learning takes shape in bold ways. As a tuition-free residential high school, ASMSA brings together students from across Arkansas to live, learn, and grow in an early college community. ASMSA, where talent thrives. Begin your journey at asmsa.org/thrive.
For over 30 years, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has been Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters and the only stop for all your truck parts and accessories. If it goes on a truck, Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse has got it. And that includes upgrading your truck with Vortex spray liners. Tough, durable, proudly made in the USA. Their spray liners can protect your truck for years to come. Call Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse at 501-568-0040 to schedule your spraying, or stop by 65th and University.
Let's pack the Jack Stevens Center and celebrate 20 years of the fabulous home court of Little Rock Trojans basketball. Your Trojans take the floor at the Jack Stevens Center on Saturday, December 6th. The Trojans women will take on UCA at 6 p.m. The Trojan men will tip off against Arkansas State at 8. Fill the stands and celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center. Get tickets now. Go to lrtrojans.com. Come out and cheer on your Trojans. Single game and season tickets are available at lrtrojans.com.
The guys aren't perfect, so if you hear them say something wrong, let them know at 501-661-1037.
All right, 9:53. Do want to thank Steve Eddington for having us out here again, Roger. This is 8 years we've been doing this.
Yep.
Of course, we mentioned Morning Mayhem with me, Roger, and Justin. We'll be celebrating the start of year number 5. Here in a few weeks, so that's hard to believe.
How about that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy, Justin?
Too.
Wow.
Yeah, it really is.
It is remarkable that we have been doing this starting 5 years now. Wow. I know that we mentioned the Razorbacks are playing at 3 o'clock at the Simmons Bank Arena against Fresno State. The Trojan women will be playing Saturday at 6 versus UCA, and the men will be playing Arkansas State at 8. It's the 20th anniversary of the Jack Stevens Center, and we'll visit with Justin here in just a second. I think he and DJ are there.
Well, one of us is.
Oh, one of you there. Okay, Justin. But what a great twofer you could do. You could go watch the Razorbacks beat Fresno, and then go over there and watch the men play Arkansas State. Or if you want to watch the women, you can do that too. Great basketball here in Central Arkansas.
For sure. It does time out. And if you really wanted to get insane, you could go watch the first half of the Harding game and still make the Razorback game, and then go from there. So, I mean, that's a lot.
I've not mentioned their game today because we've been talking about the Razorbacks and, of course, the farmers here. I do want to say thanks to the Arkansas Farm Bureau folks and all the farmers here. And hearts go out to ones that are struggling, and appreciate all of them and what they do. And thanks for having us out here. Yeah, a great win last night in Bud Walton, and needed that today at 1 o'clock. We'll hear from Ryan Silverfield, the official press conference 5 days later after he was hired, but whatever. Yep. Whatever. I found myself doing that. Yeah, the other thing, too, Justin, I told the guys earlier, the Darrell Walker Trojan basketball team story with the injuries, my gosh, I think they've got – you guys – UCA beat them by, what, 40? You guys beat them by 40 last night?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm at the Jack Stevens Center. I don't think I can bring it up, David.
Well, and then I think Burgess tore his ACL. The other
Oh yes, gosh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
man.
they've got a very talented team that's not available. There's no question. It sucks.
I was going to ask you real quick too, just before you go over your rundown. Did you have a chance to be around Nate Allen very much?
Only a couple times. Yeah. So I wasn't around him much, but yeah. I mean, obviously well respected as a writer, and I think well liked by his colleagues. And I saw some tributes to him today. I didn't know him well at all. I just had a couple conversations at bowl games and things like that.
Yeah, 52 years. Think about that. He has been covering Razorback sports since the mid-'70s, and he was there when I was there. Just sort of a shy guy, but just a really solid journalist, and really went through some really tough times the last few years of his life. I've got some great video of Coach Pittman coming.
How old was he?
75. He was 75.
Oh,
he was still riding, and anyway, sort of, we lost Bob Holt a year ago, and then lost obviously Nate yesterday. So tough times for our state beloved journalist. Also, Cowboys at Lions tonight. That'll be on all those TVs at Mainline when Roger's doing trivia.
Need that win.
Yeah, but Cowboys
That'd
would
be
be nice
nice.
to get to continue. And I listened to your show this morning with Zach, Justin. Good stuff there for the weekend. Yeah, good stuff. I'm talking about Oakland Sports App. I've got my picks on there too. I agree with most of the things you guys talked about today for the weekend and championship. So,
what do you expect in the Big Ten game, Baz?
Yeah,
not that it matters; they're both in. But
I think that's going to be a good game. I think Indiana's going to play them tougher than they did last year. I just think they're a little bit better. But you know what? We don't know how good Ohio State is. They haven't played a whole lot of good teams. They played Texas at the beginning of the year, 14-7. So I think it's going to be close.
Do you think is this like an NFL game
They're
where it's
so dangerous offensively?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think the NFL game where one team maybe they hold a little bit back because they might be ending up seeing each other again in like 3 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, what's the gain? There's nothing to gain from this game.
Right.
There's nothing to gain other than getting. You don't want to get anybody hurt.
I don't know if. I mean, I don't know if you. I guess you do.
Do you
stay a top 4 seed if you win if you lose?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, that would be the only thing that I would think about, David. Is do you drop out of the top 4 if you don't win? I don't know that you would.
Who's number 3 right now?
Probably Notre Dame with these jackasses.
Justin, go ahead. You have 30 seconds.
Okay, well, we're talking all about Little Rock today. So, actually, we got some big news yesterday. Van Compton, longtime volleyball coach here, is retiring.
Yes.
She's going to be on with us today, so we're looking forward to that. We've got Coach Walker coming up, Coach Curry, Coach Erisman, Coach Wiedauer. Talked about that game. Chastity Reed's getting on her this weekend. They're hanging her jersey here. Novel concept at the Jack Stevens Center. I know you guys are fans of such things, but much more than that. Stick around.
All right, Joe's up next. Thanks, everybody.
Stop and shop at our Conway and Little Rock showrooms. That's Hawks Homes, has been serving Central Arkansas